Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running. I won't get out of place. Lately I've been moving close to the edge, still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me. I ain't missing no steps. 'Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running. I won't get out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play safe. Don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Even when the tears are flowing, they're diamonds on my face, I still keep the party going. Not one hair out of place. Yes, I can. Even when the tears are flowing, they're diamonds on my face. Yes, I can. Still keep the party going. Not one hair out of place. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running. I won't get out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play safe. Don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance, dance the night.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan.
the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
All right, good morning. Hello and happy Monday. What's going on, Virginia?
Good morning. What's going on with you?
Just trying to make it through.
Yeah, look at your sexy voice over there.
I know.
Did you really get the bronc over the holiday?
Yeah, well, my body gave me 24 hours, which was lovely. So we went out, I left here on Wednesday, and we are going to do a little staycation.
Yeah.
And we did that.
Love
so,
it.
Yeah, the fam and I had a lovely staycation, and then we got back from that on Thursday. And I just said, gosh, I'm really tired. But I thought, okay, it was, even though it was only 3 days, it was still a busy week. And I was pretty tired from that. So started laying out. And then I woke up on, I guess it would be, Friday morning.
Friday morning. Okay.
Knocked out.
The day you missed the whole 4th.
The 4th of July, I was in bed all day.
Dang.
I was in bed all day, Saturday, all day yesterday. So I'm in day 4 of it. And I'm fighting off you. If you don't know, I get bronchitis pretty much every year. It's July or August.
Oh.
I don't know why. It comes in. So I guess in a sense it cooperated. It moved it up this year and said, oh, you got a 4-day weekend. This is going to be great for you. The timing's going to be good. You're going to love it. You won't have to take any sick days. So we'll just work it that way.
We'll just destroy your holiday.
You're right. Holiday's gone. Yeah. There was no holiday to speak of. I mean, we got, like I said, we got the staycation in. That was going to be short anyway. So it's not like we cut that short. But yeah, so we did that. And then the rest of the weekend I was out just in bed and plied up with. I got to tell you, though, honestly, the cough medicine that they got, and I'm not on the pharmaceuticals yet. I'm trying to do it without. It's pretty strong stuff.
Okay, which brand are you on?
I'm on the Mucinex.
Okay.
But I do the extra strength. And I got to tell you, it's got nothing on an edible. In fact, I had to time it out because it's a 12-hour thing. I had to take it last night and make sure I gave myself 12 hours because I had to drive here today.
Yeah, you don't want to be trippy, Kev.
No, because I was like, honestly, because, I know my tequilas pretty well. And it's like 2 or 3 tequilas. I mean, it is a solid, wow. You're kind of out of it. So, yeah. So I am plied up on a ton of cough medicine, and I'm just hoping that the bronchitis doesn't take over. It can be a 2-week run if it takes over.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm down on day 4, and, you find out, you try everything you can with the Mucinexes and all that stuff, nasal sprays and all that kind of good stuff. And if it doesn't, you got to go to pharmaceutical.
Well, your voice sounds very Barry White, very sexy.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure the ladies listening appreciate it.
I was hoping that you and Jaber would be able to do a lot of the talking, but unfortunately, Jaber's not here today.
He doesn't feel good either?
No, he's out. Yeah, so Jaybird is not here.
Oh,
so
no.
I was like, oh, yeah, I got that text not long ago. I was like, oh, okay.
And wait, isn't today our first day without Suits?
Without Suits. So Suits is not here. So first day without Suits. I am fighting off the worst cold ever, and Bert is out, and so it's going to be the Virginia show today.
Oh, good Lord.
Where Denny's producing.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, luckily, I have lots of material for you.
Okay, good. All right, well, that's good. So how was your weekend? Was it all good?
Fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a great time. I worked a little. I played a little. I played a lot. It was fun.
You did. And you know what? That's the amazing thing. There was no partying whatsoever from me, and you're the one that's doing the best.
Oh, my gosh. I double partied. I went nutso.
You did? What all did you do? I know you were out doing fireworks.
Yeah, we did the fireworks show on Thursday. Had a great time doing that. Went to another big party on Saturday. Had a boat ride on Friday. Went to 2 parties on Saturday, actually.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Look at you, huh?
I was out there frolicking, enjoying Merca.
Who were these? They were just friends parties?
Yeah, just friends parties.
Okay.
I have a very close friend friend that's dating a new girl, so that was fun, getting to know her.
Okay.
Making sure that, he's made a good choice because he's not known for good choices. So
He's not.
we have to make sure and we have to vet all the new girls. Love the new girl. So that was fun. Frolicked with her a lot. Went to my fancy friends party over on Jupiter Island.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was fun. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Look
yeah.
at you. So you were like white party weekend, huh?
I was. It was amazing.
Well, I'm glad that you got it all in for myself, at least.
Oh, I definitely partied for the both of
Okay,
us.
good. Thank you. All right, well, coming up here in a couple minutes, we will find out what we got on our mind. In fact, a lot of people have been going crazy ever since you did that Yuka app that you brought in.
Yes.
Yes.
Where you scan the barcodes of all the food in the grocery store before you buy it to find out how many chemicals and
Yep.
crappy things are in it. And it really has changed my grocery experience.
Changed me too, because it told me that that emergency was bunk and get rid of it, so I stopped taking it. I'm not sure that was a good idea. I started taking emergency again over the weekend. So, yeah, I have kind of deleted the Yuka app, and I don't think I'm going to follow it anymore. I think I'm done with it. I don't think it's giving me the right advice. But I did see something else, something they do in other countries. It's absolutely genius when it comes to food, and you wonder why people in Europe maybe aren't as obese as us. I'll tell you what they do. It's what's on my mind coming up next.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love, but I'm up at night thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Here we're talking about how we come rolling back in here. You think everybody be fresh and frisky, be like, oh man, I feel great. I had a 4-day getaway and I'm doing awesome. Jaybird is out today sick, and I am in here holding on for dear life. I have been ill since Friday. I'm on day 4. And I was telling you how I'm just on this maximum strength Mucinex, and it's kind of a double-edged sword because if the mucus takes over, I get the bronchitis terribly bad, and then voice is gone, I can't talk, and that's not good for radio, you know? So
No.
when you do all this stuff, so I take this Mucinex, you can only take one every 12 hours.
My husband loves Mucinex. He swears by it.
Oh, it's solid in what it does, but I'm telling you, it is like doing a very powerful edible. In fact, somebody said the extra strength fast-acting Mucinex is no joke. I don't drink or do anything, and I took it a few months ago, and I went on a rant about how stupid the sun is and how it's the tip of a big universal cigarette. I mean, honest, I was stumbling all around my bedroom like, oh my gosh. In fact, I didn't even go to my son's basketball game yesterday because I'm like, well, they think I'm hammered.
Mucinex changes a man's personality.
Oh, it is no joke. I'm telling you. I'm like, I mean, I didn't need any alcohol this week. I wasn't missing. I'm like, I was riding high, baby. It was all good. So yeah, so I'm trying to fend off the bronchitis, so my voice is slightly off. But look, this is the best case I could be in. I'm in the best case scenario right now. I think I'm gonna win, Virginia. But it's kind of like you have an intruder outside, and they're taunting you, and they're like going, "Okay, I'm just waiting, dog. I'm just waiting.
I'm
They're
pulling
pacing back
for
and-
you.
Yeah,
Be strong.
they're pacing back and forth. So we'll see because I can't do the Mucinex and do the show.
Gotcha.
So it's out of my system, and so the bronch is like, you're weak right now.
I'm sneaking in.
This is the time I'm going to take you over. So if by 10 a.m. I'm gone, it could be it. We'll see. Yeah, so Bird, he's out ill, so he's done.
He's got different issues.
Yeah. And then you're the one who partied all weekend, and you're doing great.
I'm doing fine.
You're fantastic.
I
You just look so happy and chipper.
threw down.
Yeah, you just went nuts. Yeah, I saw you did the fireworks at Tradition.
Yep, that
The
was
4th of July.
fun. Love
Okay.
that.
Yeah, some friends' parties, Jupiter Island, all that stuff.
So many parties.
Okay, that's all good.
But in the middle there, I had to work in a hair appointment, and my hair girl is out of town that normally does my color now.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to kind of go with my backup girl. And the formula that she uses, I have a sensitive scalp. And so last time she did it, it really made me itchy. So this time when I went in and I saw her, I was like, hey, you don't have like a sensitive skin formula for somebody who's like, you know, all allergic to everything, sensitive to everything like I am. And she goes, I don't, but you know what? I have a trick. And I was like, ooh, tell me your trick. She said, what we do is we put sweet and low, the stuff you put in your coffee,
Yeah.
sweet and low goes into the hair color formula, and it makes it fine if you have allergies or sensitivities to the chemicals in the hair dye.
Like, how do you figure that out?
Sure enough, the last time I did it, I was itchy and sensitive. This time, she put sweet and low in it, not itchy, not sensitive.
How did they come to that conclusion?
I don't know.
Are they trying everything and they finally got to sweet and low?
I guess somebody had to try it first. Sweet and low in the hair dye makes it not react to sensitive skin.
You just wonder how that happened.
Yeah, it was amazing. I never heard anything like it, but it worked.
Yeah.
I am living proof.
Yeah.
It worked.
Well, when you find something that works, yeah, that's just it. And so you'd brought in that Yuka app, which you can scan barcodes on everything, and it's supposed to tell you if it's a high-quality item or not. And it was kind of interesting and surprising. I'd found, for instance, my tortilla chips, not so bad, just a few extra calories, but Doritos were terrible. And it was an odd little switch because I figured it was just some seasoning salt, the cheesy stuff on the Doritos. Like, what's the big difference between a regular tortilla chip and a Dorito? But it was massive. Like calories, chemicals, everything.
I think it's how they fry them.
Maybe it could be. They might prepare them a whole different way.
What's the different oils they use?
Yeah.
The more expensive oils are the ones that are better for you.
And I scanned not even like the highest end. They're like, I don't know, Santitas or something like that chips. My mother-in-law gets them, and she gets everything at Walmart. So I don't even think they were high end. But yeah, they came out okay on the UCAB. But what did not was that emergency, which I used to always take to fend off what I have right now. And so, yeah, over the weekend, I got it again. So I'm back on emergency because people were saying that sometimes it does flag things unnecessarily. A lot of times vitamins and things like that, it'll flag that it shouldn't. And so, yeah, emergency may not be good, but, you know, I do things that even if they don't work, like I take vitamins and I saw multivitamins don't really do anything, I still take them. because I say I do. It's almost like a psychosomatic. It's a placebo. I feel like just because it's in my system, I'm not going to get sick.
And I think the Yuka app, too, it flags stuff with sugar in it.
Right.
And, you know, if you are a person that doesn't really have sensitivities to sugar and you don't mind the sugar and it's okay to get a little sugar in you just because you want the benefits of the vitamin C, like I can deal with a little sugar. Don't flag sugar.
Right. And it's other options for vitamin C. We're just drinking a bunch of different teas. And I'm like, I'm not a tea drinker. And not to mention, ain't nobody got time for that.
So if you cut out the emergency, but then you don't replace the vitamin C with other things,
Right.
then you get the bronch.
Right, exactly. So I'm back on it. Not going to happen again. But one thing I did see on, I think it was TikTok or social media, maybe it was Instagram, what they do in Europe. And that's the one thing they break down. You know, America is top 2 in the world in obesity. And it's just they find that a lot of the food that we eat here is so bad that we manufacture food. And I don't know why Americans don't seem to care or revolt against the food that we are fed and given. But they have ways to make it easier in other countries. And look, I always try to eat well. And I have for probably most of my life. Since probably I got out of high school, I've tried to eat well, but I made so many mistakes because I think it's so tricky in American culture to eat good food. They don't make it easy on you. But in Europe, they actually do this interesting coding system to make it very simple.
I'm in the grocery store in Spain right now, and I've noticed that they do this in Germany and the Netherlands as well, but they label their foods with A, B, C, D, E Nutri-Score depending on how healthy it is. And all I have to say is that they have to start doing this in the US. It is so much easier for people to recognize if the food is good for you or bad for you rather than reading the entire label.
So they give it a letter grade and it lets you know, are you eating A quality food or F quality food?
I think this would be brilliant and wonderful. But you're going to have these major food processing companies who lobby against doing something like this because it will cut into their profits and it will make people not want to eat their crap food.
Right.
If we see A, B, C, D, E, F, and we don't eat anything that falls on the bottom, that's like 60%, 70% of the stuff in the grocery store.
Exactly.
We have grocery stores filled with crap.
And then, you know what? They don't have the same kind of obesity issues that we do.
No, because they eat
people
clean.
Right. They're eating good, real, whole, natural food that is not processed and has all these chemicals in
Not
it.
genetically modified
Yeah.
corn. Yeah, do research on American corn. All of it is modified.
Yeah, and so they tell you, they try to teach you how to read a food label, but it's really still so tricky that it would be nice to just be able to keep it as simple as A, B. We know letter grades.
Right.
Everybody went through elementary school and you knew if you're doing well or not. So if you just gave it a letter grade, to me, America needs to adopt this same system.
These major food manufacturers are going to lobby and rally and make sure that you never get a simple system to figure out all the crap that's in the food they feed
It's
us.
terrible, and that's why, honestly, as citizens, we need to inform ourselves, and then we need to revolt.
I
and
agree.
Say, enough is enough, because you're killing us the way that we're living.
Yuka app, you're getting me close to what I want. You're getting me closer to what we need, but you're not doing it exactly right. You really need to have a difference between the chemicals and the genetically modified foods and the sugar. I can take a little sugar. I don't want chemicals and genetically modified stuff. There's a big difference there for me as a consumer.
Yeah. So I think if you know about this, we should demand that we get also a grading system, because all I ever hear from people, like even Nicole, she said, I went to Poland last month and the food is amazing. People that go to Europe, they say it's so fresh, it's so great.
It tastes better.
Yeah.
You put it in your mouth and you can taste a difference.
Just like, well, what is it? Well, it's natural, whole food. All right, there's my rant, Virginia.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I am on that soapbox, brother.
Anything else you got on your mind today?
No, just the sweet and low.
Just sweet and low.
I want everybody to
Okay.
know that if you have sensitivity to hair dye and you have that situation like I did, have your hairstylist put sweet and low in your chemical.
Okay, very nice. Since Jaybird is out and people are like going, where's Bird? He's, I don't know, he's got some kind of health issue happening. I don't know what it is. He's got fever and all that. He said he's going to MD now today to try to find out what's going on with him. So
Stomach pain.
I don't even know. So we'll see. There's no diagnosis on the bird. We'll hopefully get some word here in a little bit. So Denny's will step in here. What you got on your mind today, Denny's?
So on last Saturday, baby Lachlan flew to New York. First time baby in a plane. We were
way.
Wow.
very nervous because he's just over a year. So it's, there's so many things to worry about. So we booked our flight for the flight taking off to New York. We booked it. I mean, I dropped her off at the airport at like 4:47. So super early.
Very early.
And the theory was that, hopefully we wake him up and then he sleeps through the flight. So he had a great flight to New York.
Okay, good.
But the problem is her flight back, which is tomorrow, got moved, and it got moved later in the day. Originally,
This happened to me.
we tried
every
again.
flight, every single flight
Yeah.
is getting moved.
Moved.
It is so weird. Multiple flights this is happening.
My father just flew recently, and they made him sit on the runway for over an hour.
Yeah, that was a theme that they had today. They're asking people at the airports, do you believe that traveling has gotten worse? And of course, every person they interviewed, but they had said every person we interviewed said it's gotten worse.
Definitely.
So, I don't know how many
Definitely
people they
has.
interviewed. I don't know if it's scientific, but I've seen a lot of studies out lately that people are hating to try. That's honestly, it's one of the reasons why we just did the staycation. Pour money back into our community and forget trying to deal with the flight delays and everything else going on.
Well, so now I'm nervous and bummed out because originally we were going to do the same exact thing on the flight back. Baby, it's super early. Her flight barely
Early
had...
baby, party baby. He likes to get up early.
Once he wakes up, he's going to start wanting to walk around and do stuff. But her flight got moved to post 3 p.m. now. So now it's going to be in the middle of a travel day. Lots of people traveling. I was just wondering if anyone has any helpful tips because we packed baby Tylenol just in case. Just really worried about his ears maybe. That's not something that you can really talk to a baby about. I'm just worried he's going to have that pressurization issue. The cool thing about the first flight was he slept, I'd say, through 75% of it. He was awake for the landing, the descent, the last 35 minutes.
They say just give him something to suck on, like a drink with a straw, something that'll make him swallow and pop the ears. Swallow and pop the ears.
So we got a little baby bottle for him and stuff, and we bought him this little contraption that doesn't make noise, so it's not distracting for people on a plane, but it makes it's like a little clicky feelings for the baby, and you can pull strings and stuff. So we got stuff like that. I'm just now, it sucks because we had it so perfectly planned, and I'm so bummed out now that this is going to be a 3 p.m. flight, meaning he's going to be landing at 5 or so. It's going to be tons of people at the airport, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's not good. When they move your flight and you have a whole plan in your head, it's not good.
So I told Jen I'd get a couple tips for her on her flight back because now we're a little bit, stressed out about
The
the flight
tip
back.
is when you make a plan, don't plan on
All
it.
right, yes.
Not with airfare.
Just a 1-year-old flying really just stresses me out, man.
I remember when Magnolia was one, she kicked over the guy next to me's beer, and it fell on the flight. It fell on his whole entire lap, and he was wearing a business suit.
no.
This man was so pissed, and then the whole rest of the flight mumbling about how he didn't have a change of clothes, and he was going to show up for his business meeting smelling like a brewery.
This is what I foresee.
Well, he got the beer.
I felt so bad.
You're like, oh, sorry, bro.
Yeah. Open flying dog. That's it, baby.
Yes, that's what's going on. She flies back tomorrow, so we'll be
Okay.
picking her up after
Good
the
luck,
show.
Jen.
Oh, man.
Be strong.
Yeah, they said today is going to be really bad.
Oh,
Like, a lot of people are flying back today. Yeah, I did hear
Tomorrow's
that.
Worst day of the month to travel.
Right, yeah. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, we are back with Camp KVJ this week. Hot ticket 4-pack to Lion Country Safari and Typhoon Lagoon at Disney. Going to be doing another round of Denny's or Animal. If you got a kid 10 or under and they're up early, go and get them and let's play. Let's give you some awesome tickets. You'll get them absolutely free when you call 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
KFC's new original recipe tenders are here. Tenders double breaded in 11 herbs and spices? That's brand new. And a new KFC tender paired with a new KFC comeback sauce? That's brand new too. And getting 3 tenders, comeback sauce, and a biscuit for just $5? Well, that's brand newer than new. Surrender to KFC's new hot, juicy original recipe tenders. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good. At select participating locations, tax tips and fees extra.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, over 3 million people called Morgan & Morgan in their time of need. And with over 1 million of those calls coming from previous clients, friends, and family.
My name is Jeannie. I was sitting in traffic and I was hit twice from behind by 2 different cars. My first thought was Morgan & Morgan. I was very surprised at how easy it was. I did not have to go into the office. I did everything by text. They needed documents. I could sign them. I could upload them. I could send them right back with ease. Call Morgan & Morgan. It's easier than you think.
Thank you for trusting us. We've become the largest injury firm in the world because we've won a lot. The word is out. Size matters. Reputation matters. We're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. With over 900 dedicated attorneys and climbing, we're ready wherever you are, whatever you need. The choice is easy. We're just a phone call away. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The American cowboy is everything that makes this country great.
There's a freedom to being a cowboy.
Being a cowgirl is not a safe, easy path, but it's one that's very rewarding.
The American cowgirl is dedicated to her livestock, she's dedicated to her country, and she's dedicated to her family.
The American cowboy is honest.
We're the backbone of how this country was founded.
There's a whole lot of legacy that goes along with being a cowboy, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Boot Barn, keep west.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car really needs a wash.
The $20 McGuire's bundle includes Gold Class Car Wash for a showroom shine.
Get in zone. And what about my tires?
Just spray the included Hot Shine tire coating and you're all set.
Get in zone. The inside is not great.
No problem. The quick interior detailer in the bundle can help with that too.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
I tell you, the way my home looks now with those new windows and doors from BNT is just so phenomenal. I love the way it looks. I love the way it protects. And now here we are in hurricane season. It just makes me have peace of mind. If you want that peace of mind during hurricane season, call the team at BNT Windows and Doors. They do it better than anybody. Master installers that know their stuff, not some new crew coming out and learning on your job. Master installers, and they use that quality PGT product. You know, PGT makes the best-selling window and door on the market, and it really does make a difference when you have a quality product and a fantastic installation team. Go to bntwindowsanddoors.com today and hook it up with the best. bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Boy, I sure do love my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. You know, I also love the dealership. Did you know you could upgrade your adventure this summer with a new Kia from Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach? Say, a lot of people asking me questions like, do they take trade-ins? Of course they do. Get up to $6,000 for any trade. What if I owe too much on my current car? No matter how much you owe on your trade-in, they want to make a deal. They'll pay off 100% of the balance on your trade. Okay, but Nick, what if I'm a little short on cash? Don't let the lack of cash stop you. They're going to work within your financing guidelines with on-site lenders that want to find the best terms to fit your budget. Okay, but what about lease options? Absolutely. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach has the best lease options. Lower payments, less down payments, and a new car every 2 to 3 years. It's Kia's summer sticker sales event, and it's only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit effects, down payment, and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Coming back from the big old 4th of July weekend with a bang here. Got something hot for you. Camp KVJ is back after taking the week off because everybody was out doing their own little thing. So what we got for you today is a 4-pack of tickets to Lion Country Safari.
Ooh.
And also Typhoon Lagoon at Disney in Orlando.
Fancy.
What we're doing here today is playing a round of Denny's or Animal. And all you got to do is identify the animal noises that we have for you and let us know if it is a real animal or if it is producer Denny's that is doing it. Denny's, unfortunately, is having to run KVJ-TV. Suits is no longer with us. And he's trying
He
to do
didn't
that
die,
and burn
but
us out. And,
Suits didn't die. He moved on to a new career.
Okay. Might be a little much. So, yeah. Do we have that? Okay. All right. We're trying to make it happen.
The juggling behind the scenes is fun to watch.
Yeah.
The fear in Denny's eyes.
Mm-hmm. All right, we've got Justice here on the line. Hello, Justice.
Hello.
How you doing, bud?
Good. How about you?
Doing good. How was your 4th of July, Justice?
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good? Did you allow fireworks or did you see fireworks?
I saw fireworks, and some of my family showed like $3,000 worth of fireworks.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, you guys really get into it then, huh?
That's big money.
Okay, bud, we ready to play here? We'll get on with the game.
Yeah.
I know you got a busy life going on there. Okay, we got a 4-pack of tickets, Lion Country Safari and Typhoon Lagoon. Going to give you some animal noises here. Justice, all you have to do is tell me, is this a real animal or is this producer Denny's? Okay, bud?
Okay.
Okay, what we have here is we have got a bull that is charging a matador. This is going on in Spain. Okay, what do you think? Is this Denny's or animal?
Animal. Actually, Denny's.
Oh, okay. You changed it halfway through, huh? You changed your mind after hearing the end of that?
It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. I don't know if that's the real thing. Okay, yeah, because that matador got plowed. Yeah, you're right. That was Denny's doing that. Thankfully, nobody was harmed in that audio clip, Justice. It's good news.
Good job. All right, we got one down.
Okay, we're making it through this, Justice. All right, here you go. Clip number 2. This is an armadillo on its back, okay? All right, tell me, is this Denny's or animal? Okay, what do you think about that? Is that an armadillo on its back? Is that Denny's or animal?
Real?
You're going to say that one is real, and you are right, Justice.
Yes.
Wow, you are on it here for an early Monday morning, Justice. Way to go, bud. Okay, got one more for you, and what I've got is audio of a herd of elephants. Okay, is this Denny's or animal? I think one of them has gas there, a little squeaker. It's coming out of that herd there. They let a little one out there, I believe. Justice, what do you think? Is that Denny's or animal?
Denny's.
That was Denny's.
Yay!
Nice job there, Justice.
It did not sound like an elephant.
No, it didn't. And you got it. You knew it right, bud. Way to go. All right, you're going to head to Lion Country Safari and see real animals, okay?
Yay!
Yay, that's so fun. And you're also going to a water park. Yeah, really cool in Typhoon Lagoon, okay, Justice?
Thank you.
Who you got there with you, Justice?
My little sister Riley, my mom, and my dad.
Oh, wow, okay. How old's your sister Riley?
She's 4.
4. Okay, well, you think she's going to have fun, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be an awesome trip. Enjoy it, guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you have fun, okay, bud?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Double bill there. Kids are happy. We're going to play at 6:30 all this week. Denny's or animal? Camp KVJ. So make sure you get the kids up early. It is definitely worth it considering what a big deal that is. Well, I got to tell you, Morgan Wallen, he is doing big things, breaking records. I'll tell you what, here he is with Post Malone. I had some help.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones if you had a wild heaven on it too? Living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help.
I remember the first time I heard that song, I'm like, I think it's going to do pretty well on the charts.
You called it.
Yeah, wow, that is a massive song. Big for Morgan Wallen, too. That has now spent the most weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 this decade.
Wow.
They passed Taylor Swift and Roddy Ricch. And they say, too, the single has held the top spot for 4 weeks, adding to Morgan Wallen's record-breaking success from last year. The guy's doing really well. And he just played a country concert in England, which I wouldn't think the Brits would really like country music, because how could you relate to any of that stuff? And not to mention, they all talk funny. But he had a crowd of over 50,000 people. First time that has ever been done in England.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, so it's he's turning country music into a global phenomenon. So the guy's doing well. And even Hootie has stood up for him and just said, I think that he's learned a lot from the comment that he made on video using the N-word years ago, and said maybe it's time to, uncancel him. And when he says that, I mean, you look at that and say, well, how's he canceled if he's got number 1 songs and all that? He's saying that in the country world for the CMA and all the awards that they have, they still will not let him on. He said it looked kind of ridiculous that he had the year he had and he wasn't Entertainer of the Year.
Gotcha.
He wasn't even nominated for it.
It's like ignoring the elephant in the room.
Yeah, it's just, and he said, look, if somebody else is winning it, then how do they really feel saying, okay, yeah, did I legitimately beat Morgan Wallen? Because, in some circles, people be like going, you only won that because they didn't let Morgan Wallen in.
Right.
Yeah, so he's saying, maybe we need to be talking about getting to a point where, we can just kind of realize that he made a mistake and he's learned from it and he's moved on.
He's been slapped. He's been punished.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
We'll see. They're not there yet, but Hootie is standing up for him. So, Darius Rucker is name. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, did you happen to check in on the hot dog eating contests?
I did. I saw some clips from it, and I was disgusted.
Well, it's always disgusting, but they weren't going to have the long-running champ, Joey Chestnutt. There was some kind of agreement dispute that was going on between he and Nathan's Famous that does the hot dog eating that you always see on Coney Island.
They were mad at him because he was vouching for them vegan dogs. And they were like, no.
Well, you know what? They tried to big league him and said, no. Nathan's Famous is where the power is. And he's like, I don't know. I'm the biggest guy in the sport. Let's just see what happens. I'll tell you, there's a definite winner. Was it Nathan's Famous or was it Joey Chestnutt? I'll give you my thoughts next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The 4th of July sales celebration is happening now at Schumacher Auto Group with incredible leases and great cash back on new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showrooms. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. No major incidents to watch for right now on 95 at the Turnpike in Palm Beach County. Just your typical slowdowns on the Turnpike in the area of the West Palm Service Plaza. And 95 southbound, a little underspeed between Gateway Boulevard and Atlantic Avenue, but not too bad right now. There is a crash to watch for, though, on Forest Hill Boulevard. This one between Military Trail and Haverhill Road causing some delays. And in Broward County, an accident on University Drive southbound is tying you up at Northwest 3rd Street. Look for 2 left lanes blocked there. Traffic, a service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
MSC Cruises 4th of July sale is here. Enjoy drinks and Wi-Fi included, plus up to $500 onboard credit. On an MSC cruise, beauty is everywhere. It's in the thrill of a water slide, top-notch entertainment, and that toast on your very first night on board. Discover the beauty of Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve, and more destinations. MSC Cruises, for a greater beauty. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, You know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Summertime is here. School is out finally. And that means a lot of time out at your pool deck or on your back patio, barbecuing. Hey, it's Virginia. If you're thinking about a paver upgrade for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, get your texting fingers ready now. Deck and Drive is giving away another $15,000 paver giveaway. If you text the word upgrade to 909090 right now, you're automatically entered to win up to $15,000 in brand new pavers for your pool deck, your patio, or your driveway, courtesy of Deck and Drive. No purchase necessary. It's free and easy to enter. Just text upgrade to 909090. That's UPGRADE to 909090 for your chance to win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your pool deck, driveway, patio. It's all courtesy of my friends at Deck and Drive. Text now.
Are you ready to smell better naked? I'm Dr. Shannon Klingman, the OBGYN creator of Lumi, the whole body deodorant that's clinically proven to control odor for 72 hours on pits, feet, privates, and beyond. It's pH optimized to safely and effectively control odor anywhere you have it, but wish you didn't. Plus, it's proven to work better than a shower with soap alone. Whether you shower twice a day or 3 times a week, Lumi works better. And who doesn't want zero body odor? With over 200,000 5-star reviews, I'm so sure you're going to love it, or you can return it for free.
There's a special offer for listeners. Use code 8888 and get 15% off your first purchase with code 8888, like the Lumi Starter Pack, Acidified Body Wash, or new Lumi Plus Sweat Control. That's LUMEdeodorant.com, code 8888 for 15% off your first purchase. Love it or return it for free. That's LUMEdeodorant.com, code 8888 to save 15% today.
When it comes to AC companies, you need to have one that you can trust, that can be your partner when it comes to everything AC, because in South Florida, our ACs need maintenance. They work extra hard. My partner is Cooling Advisors. They jump when you call. They're locally owned and operated by a family that lives right here locally, not some big corporation from out of town. Cooling Advisors does it right. They care about customer service. They jump when you call. A live person answers the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So whenever your AC emergency happens, you know that the team that you have on your side, Cooling Advisors, will be there to keep your system running and to keep your house cool. It is so important in South Florida to have a good AC company. Trust the one that I trust, family owned and operated, coolingadvisors.com. That's coolingadvisors.com.
This summer's hottest lineup is at Dunkin'. Experience Dunkin' Iced Coffee, Dunkin' Refreshers, and new Sparked Energy Live. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit Lytle Writer at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Time to upgrade your car? Don't spend hours at other places. Come to the place, hgregg.com. Thousands of cars in stock, thousands of dollars below market value. Visit hgregg.com today.
Good morning, everybody. It is going to be a scorcher across South Florida with a high of 95 degrees. Heat indices above 105. Heat advisory up again through mid-morning through the evening hours. And Hurricane Beryl as a Category 1 making landfall over the South Texas coast. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
This report is sponsored by KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Surrender to KFC's new original recipe tenders. They're hot, juicy, seasoned in 11 herbs and spices, and served with a delicious new comeback sauce. Only at KFC. It's finger-licking good.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, not only do we have Camp KVJ this week here at 97.9 WRMF, where you can get the 4-pack of tickets to Lion Country Safari and Typhoon Lagoon at Disney, but we're also going to be sending you to Universal Orlando with Denny and Megan. You want to be listening up all this week to their show here in the afternoons on 97.9 WRMF. They got 2 one-day park-to-park admission to both Universal Studios and Universal Islands of Adventure. You get both theme parks with a parking pass just by listening to them. Coming up a little bit later on today. I really was not too enthused about the Nathan's Famous hot dog eating contest. In fact, I will tell you, I did not even watch it only because Joey Chestnutt wasn't going to be there. And I was like, why bother? You know, you could have the Super Bowl, but imagine you don't let the best team in that should be there. And it was some stupid fight. I don't know what it was, but my commentary was that Nathan's Famous was trying to punish Joey Chestnutt. He broke some kind of thing about because he endorses vegan dogs and, you know, they're whatever. To me, you get the best of the best in this thing if you want credibility. And so they went on without it, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll see who's bigger. Is it Nathan's Famous, the hot dog eating contest on Coney Island, or is it Joey Chestnutt? And to me, I think there was a definite winner. Now, you did see it, Virginia.
I did watch part of it.
It sounds like you kind of regret watching it.
There was one contestant, and his name is Airsoft Fatty.
Airsoft Fatty?
He's a big boy. And I guess he was in it, and he vomited live on the thread.
Airsoft Fatty.
I mean, people had to watch it because they were just, watching everybody.
Right.
So
yeah, you can't get away from it. I mean, if somebody barfs up there, it's going to be for everybody to see.
it was for everybody to see.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Airsoft Fatty.
Thanks, Airsoft.
Well, for people that don't know, because I really kind of got into the competitive eating and was, looking at this and studying it. The guys who are more slender are typically better. You look at the Mickey Sudo, the woman who won, petite. They usually
Very
are.
petite.
Right.
It's kind of defying logic, but she's a tiny woman.
The reason why is because their stomachs are expanding at a crazy rate. And if there's no fat pushing back on it, they can expand easier. But if you're a big old Airsoft Fatty and you got all this, goo around it, then it's pushing back and it's pushing that food up and out of your mouth.
Crazy.
So that's the biology behind it. So you see somebody like Airsoft Fatty, you're like, oh, that guy's definitely going to win an eating contest. No. Always, if you're a gambler, you go to a food eating contest, you pick the most unsuspected skinny person that's up there. Well, you look at the greats, Kobayashi.
Yeah, slender.
He was slender. That's it, because they know how to expand
Joey
their
Chestnutt.
stomachs. Yeah.
He's not a big guy.
No, I mean, he's not. Not at all. So, here's what it was. Nathan's Famous is like, okay, well, we're going to do our thing, and people are going to tune in because we're Nathan's Famous. And Joey Chestnut's like, you know what? No, I'm bigger than you are. So here's what happened with Nathan's Famous.
And the winner is Patrick Bertoletti. Chicago, Illinois.
It was all focused today, no mohawk, just hot water, and I wasn't going to stop eating until the job was done.
Okay.
Oh, it's Deep Dish.
Yeah, Deep Dish, yeah.
From Chicago.
Yeah, Deep Dish Bertoletti. He went for it, and congratulations. He ate 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes and won it.
He was so happy that Joey Chestnutt wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, because, hey, maybe he would have beaten him. I don't know. But Joey Chestnutt, I don't know if you saw this, he went and said, you know what, I'm going to do my own hot dog eating contest. And he was just at a small little event in El Paso, Texas. And you know what? Deep Dish Bertoletti, Nathan's Famous, he ate 58 hot dogs. Joey Chestnutt only ate 57, Virginia.
Oh.
Deep Dish did his 58 in 10 minutes. Joey did his 57 in 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
He ate one less dog in half the time.
Chestnut's the champ.
I mean, come on.
It's not even debatable.
Who walks away is like the winner out of the Nathan's Famous? Is it Nathan's Famous? Did they say, we don't need you? Or did Joey Chestnutt say, oh, yeah, that's your champ? I ate one less hot dog in half the time. 5-minute difference. You don't think he would have choked down at least another couple dogs in 5 minutes?
He would have cleaned everybody's clock.
I'm like, that's unbelievable. That's just how dominant he is. And that's what's exciting. Seeing fat guys barf. Like,
thanks, Airsoft.
That's what you're all into? That's it. They also do a lemonade chug, too, at the Nathan's Famous. I don't know if you saw that. Badlands Booker. He's a big old dude, too. He chugged a gallon of lemonade in 21 seconds.
Wow.
It's actually pretty impressive and amazing, but just like, wow, 21 seconds. And did you see in Key West, they did your annual Key Lime Pie Eating Championship?
That's fun.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. They had a 19-year-old from Honduras, Hector Rodriguez. He had a whipped cream, top 9-inch key lime pie in just under 2 minutes. It's not bad. You just plunge your face in, they give you goggles, and you just go for it.
Oh, it's handsless, no hands, just face in it, like a dog.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay.
That's not too bad. It's pretty good. So, yeah, I guess 4th of July is just what we all are as Americans, gluttony and obesity and gorging and all that kind of good stuff. That's just what we make this holiday now. Well, there you go. All right, it's Kevin, Virginia. Bird is out ill today, but we are up on KVJ-TV on YouTube right now on the KVJ Show.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. La da la da da la la la. La da 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 dee da da la 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 da la da la la la. La da la 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 da da.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, the overdose death of Matthew Perry is leading the Los Angeles PD down a path where they're tearing open underground Hollywood drug rings. What's the latest and possible charges? I'll share it with you coming up in your Dirt.
It's 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95 and the Turnpike. However, you do have a minor accident to watch out for on Central Boulevard, this at Indian Creek Parkway. And you're still seeing a few residual delays due to an accident earlier on I-95 North at Cypress Creek Road. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Demand Dave. 844-4111 Law. Demand Dave. For car accident or slip and
Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-411-1law.
Hi, this is David Conress, attorney at law. If you've been injured in an accident, my goal is to get you the maximum results like I have done for so many of my clients. Offices located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1law.
These days, everything in West Palm costs more. But somehow Verizon costs less, as low as $50 for a single line when you switch. So while coffee is definitely costing more, Verizon costs less. And dinner in Rosemary Square for two has gotten pricey. Verizon, less pricey. West Palm rent, that's not coming down anytime soon. But Verizon, down. Just $50 a line. Limited edition sneakers, through the roof. Verizon prices, through the floor. That designer golden doodle, so much more. A single line on Verizon, a fair bit less. Even a good old tried and true hamburger will cost you more. But with Verizon, the same good old tried and true service now costs you less. Point is, in a world that is always costing more, you can get more for less right now at a West Palm Beach Verizon store. $180 BYOD and $360 local promo credits applied over 36 months. For new customers with one line and your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Listen to this. You can get up to a $2,000 tax credit on qualifying Rheem AC models. So if your wife is hot, give us a call at 888-FIX-MY-AC. You heard it here first from me, Mike Lang. Call 888-FIX-MY-AC.
Well, I am excited because this Thursday, I'm going to be out for happy hour at the Seminole Reef Grill in Palm Beach Gardens, right there on US 1, just north of PGA. It is such a great little happy hour spot. If you haven't been, they've got some deals, y'all. Summer deals all summer long from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. each and every day. 3 courses, just $29, and a bunch of choices on the $10 happy hour menu. We're going to be out there. I'm so excited. This Thursday, starting at 4 p.m. You know, we've got a KVJ customized icon golf cart that was made by our friends at Custom Cart Connection. This thing is sweet, and we're taking it on tour. We're bringing it out this Thursday to Seminole Reef Grill so you can see it in person for the first time. So make plans to come join us. Fantastic happy hour, fantastic food, fantastic drinks at the Seminole Reef Grill right there on US 1, just north of PGA in Palm Beach Gardens. You're going to love the vibe. You're going to love the choices. And you're going to love registering for that KVJ Icon Golf Cart at Seminole Reef Grill this Thursday.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Make paradise your home at O Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star Palm Beach Oceanside retreat has something for everyone. Discover oceanfront adventures, 5-star dining, and their world-class spa right here in Palm Beach. Florida residents receive 15% off the best available rate now through October. And O daily benefits are always included at no charge. Complimentary Wi-Fi, fitness classes, private beach access. The Kids Club is free until September 30th. And no resort fee. Book now at opalmbeach.com. That's EAUPalmBeach.com. You hear me talking every single day about Coastal Weight Loss Secret and Dr. Zuckerman. It's Tracy. Let's talk to Mike and Michelle of Boynton Beach, who are also on the program with me. What do you guys think of Dr. Zuckerman?
Oh, he's fantastic.
He is great.
So anything you need, he's there for. He's responsive. He has done and met me places when I needed him to.
Too.
And his staff, they're the same, I can say. So there's nothing that you will need or want that you won't get an answer for right away.
And we have a weekly, like a coaching with him and or one of his great staff. I always feel energized after talking to him. He's exuberant.
Yeah.
He's excited about your success.
Sometimes if you're in a program or you've worked a program before, you don't have that special individualized attention, and you definitely have that.
I will text him often and go, can I eat this?
Yes.
Can I do that? What about this? And he will
always
respond
answer back
right away.
Yes. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And how much weight have you lost already with Coastal Weight Loss Secret?
53.
I've lost 34 and a half.
I've lost 43. If I was good at math, I would say that's a lot of weight that
Yes.
we have lost in this room.
Yes, absolutely.
Lose up to a pound of fat every single day with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Call Dr. Zuckerman now at 561-680-3090, and we're online at coastalweightlossecret.com.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help.
Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
You know, when it comes to relocation, you've got a team that is ready to help you with every single detail. The Good Greek team, we've been partners with them now for 20 plus years, and you know that they move and store better than anybody. But did you know they also do real estate, mortgages, they do insurance, refinance, you name it. Any detail of your relocation, they can handle it.
Yeah, my daughter's used them twice now. Keeps going back to them. Things that she loved is the fact that they're so good at customer service. They showed up on time. They took care of her stuff. They did it with a smile on their face, too. And not everybody does that. I don't know if you've noticed customer service lately, but the other thing they do, too, is they give you a tracker so you can see just where your belongings are, which gives you that extra peace of mind. They just do things that other people don't.
Yeah, if you're looking for anybody to help you with any aspect of moving, big, small, local, long distance, commercial, residential, it doesn't matter. They can handle anything. Call them up and get the team on your side that you're going to be able to trust. GoodGreek.com. Go to GoodGreek.com because it's all Good Greek to us.
Uber or Lyft accident? Gordon Partners, 561-333-3333.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, taking a look at your dirt of the day, there is a big investigation going on looking into everything with the overdose death of Matthew Perry. Apparently, according to sources, this criminal investigation has led the LAPD to team up with the DEA and the U.S. Postal Inspectors, and they are preparing to announce possible charges against other people, which could include involuntary manslaughter. It sounds like they may have been procuring extra fentanyl and extra drugs and ketamine and all kinds of other stuff. It's not just Matthew Perry either. I think what they're saying is there are other people involved in this underground Hollywood drug ring, and that possibly other actors or actresses could be hit with a prison sentence even.
Wow.
Involuntary manslaughter charges can lead to a sentence of up to 5 years behind bars.
I imagine it's so rampant you would be stunned that all the people are involved. You know, and it's stuff that's gone on. You look back at the death of Michael Jackson, you knew that was happening. And that's one of the things about being a celebrity is, they can get anything they want, and they got people who'll get it for them. Now, is this, I mean, even if they do have a sting and they took down 10, 20 people, to me, that'd probably be maybe a 10th, maybe not even that, maybe a 1,000th of the people that are actually doing it in Hollywood.
I think it'll be interesting, though, if it's any names that we know. Like, if they arrest other actors or actresses, apparently they're talking to several names that we know.
I think there'll probably be a lot of names you don't know, but it'll be the people who have celebrity clients that would be, whoa, look at that. And they probably won't get the celebrities themselves, but they'll probably get the doctors and the people that are the go-betweens. Because the one person they were talking about with the Matthew Perry situation, she's somebody that she was in Charlie Sheen's circle, and so she's probably just one of these people where you kind of knew her name, but she's just floating around providing this resource to a lot of people.
It'll be interesting to see, though, who they possibly charge. They're saying they're putting it together, so it could be as soon as this week that we hear some real names.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw the video over the weekend from a 4th of July parade. Danny Trejo was in the parade. So he's in a convertible vehicle. It's one of those antique convertibles. And I guess this parade has a tradition of the spectators throw water balloons at the parade, But why you would ever throw a water balloon at a vintage convertible vehicle is beyond me. Like, so Danny Trejo is in the convertible and he's waving at people going down the street, parade, having a good time. Everybody's smiling and laughing. And all of a sudden his car gets hit with a water balloon. And then the unnamed person that threw the balloon yelled at him that it was full of acid. And then I guess Danny Trejo jumps out of the vehicle to go confront the person that threw the water balloon. Well, the person started throwing punches and Danny got knocked to the ground. It's hard to watch. Danny's friend jumped in and tried to go after the guy, but he got knocked to the ground too. I mean, it was just hard to watch all around.
Yeah.
But they asked him if he wanted to file charges against the water balloon thrower and the punch thrower, and he declined to do it.
Yeah, I think he just kind of got caught up in the moment. And yeah, I mean, if somebody says it's acid, I mean, that's a real thing. Unfortunately, people have done that, and it's pretty messed up.
Can we stop throwing water balloons at this parade? Like, that's probably not a good idea.
Well, you know, and I'm wondering if it was just the water balloon or it's the fact that somebody said it was acid.
I think it was both.
Yeah. I mean, that would be the one that would set me. I mean, the fact that you said it's acid, that's probably what would set me off more than. I mean, if it's a water balloon, it's like, oh, well, you know.
But it's a convertible. It's an antique convertible.
I hear you.
Those don't do well with water balloons on the interior of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Anyway, and finally here, Bad Baby put up some horrendous videos and pictures of the abuse she has suffered at the hands of the father of her child. Now, she has since taken down the videos, but you know how it is with screenshots. Everybody grabbed the videos and photos and is still sharing them. It shows him clearly abusing her, knocking her to the ground, and then in the photos afterwards, you can see where she's black and blue and bloodied because of the abuse. She claimed in one of the posts that he is trying to get custody of their daughter from her, but she said hopefully that these photos and videos will show everybody the kind of person that he is and that he shouldn't have custody of anybody's child.
Yeah, okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, and you've seen how many young girls in this kind of situation, and you know, and then what she shows, the video is violent. She has a massive black eye. He hit her really good. And we've, you know, if you're older like me, you've seen, unfortunately, too many stories of abuse. And you know what typically happens. They apologize like, oh, my gosh, no, it's such a bad moment. It'll never happen again. And it always happens again. Always happens again. And now she's at that point because then she quickly took it all down. And she is saying, you know what, it's just... He had a bad night. You know, she said, I love that man more than I love myself. And she said, look, I know it's easier to leave, but that's better said than done, whatever that means.
No, it's actually dumb to stay. Once he strikes you to the point of you're black and blue and puffy and bloody, girl.
And then she said that this doesn't happen this extreme often. You know, I mean, she's not famous for, you know, her intellect and her good judgment, but I just hate to see her going through this.
You hate to see
I
it.
know her dad lives locally, and I'm sure he's just like, oh, man, that's tough to see your daughter going through it. And she's with a dude that she should not be with, and, you know, unfortunately, it sounds like she's going to continue. And how long before we have the second story of he abuses her again? I hope she gets away from him.
Please.
We'll see.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All right, got some celebrities having a birthday today. Happy birthday to Jaden Smith. Will and Jade's kid is 26 years old. Very popular comedian Sebastian Maniscalco is 51 today. Beck, the alternative artist, turns 54. Kevin Bacon is 66. He plays a really good bad guy, Virginia.
He does.
He was in the new Axel F movie. The Beverly Hills Cop, whatever it would be, 4, I guess.
You watched it?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I've got a review. He's the bad guy in it.
Okay.
He's a bad cop. But I was like, okay, he's a good bad guy. Yeah, I'll let you know about that movie coming up here in a bit. Yeah, he turned 66 today, and then Wolfgang Puck is 75. Aren't you a fan of old Wolfgang?
I am. I like him.
Okay. Well, he's having a birthday today. Also got a shout out here today to Sophia. Happy 13th birthday, baby girl. So proud of you from Mom, Patrick, Annabelle, and Ollie's Also, we got a birthday shout out to Jackson Rogers. Hope you have a great day and an amazing race birthday. He's got leg 2 of his birthday next weekend. Keep killing it, your mom, dad, and your little bro, Colson. There you go.
Nice.
So happy birthday. You got a birthday, you want to get a shout out, you let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. Well, you took Rocco to go see the new Despicable Me 4 at the theater. He's got a review for us coming up.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He's a big fan of the Minions.
Okay.
He likes everything the Minions stand for. They're all about pranks, being naughty.
Okay.
And causing a little trouble.
Well, it's going up against Inside Out 2.
Okay.
Which now in its 4th week, we'll let you know how it did, and we'll give you Rocco's review of Despicable Me 4 coming up next year on the KVJ Show.
It can't be said I'm an early bird. It's 10 o'clock before I say a word. Baby, I can never tell. How do you sleep so well? You keep telling me to live right, to go to bed before the daylight. But then you wake up for the sun to rise. You know you don't gotta pretend. Baby, now and then, don't you just wanna wake up dark as a lake, smelling like a bonfire, lost in a haze. If you're drunk on life, babe, I think it's great. But while in this world, I think I'll take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I aim low, I aim true, and the ground's where I go. I work late where I'm free from the phone, and the job gets done, but you worry some. I know, but who wants to live forever, babe? You treat your mouth as if it's heaven's gate. The rest of you like you're the TSA. I wish I could go along. They don't get me wrong, you know you're bright as the morning, soft as the rain, pretty as a vine, sweet as a grape. If you can sit in a barrel, maybe I'll wait until that day. I'd rather take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. I take my whiskey and leave. My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me.
You know, I have no idea how the rest of the movies are going to be this summer, but it's already pretty strong for the kids. Now, you didn't like that movie, If.
No. I did not care for If. I thought it was silly and didn't make a lot of sense at certain points, and I was just kind of confused by it. I see what they were trying to do, but it was not successful.
Right. Okay. Well, it sounds like they've revamped after a couple duds with If and Garfield, and now they've had Inside Out 2, which has been crushing it the last 3 weeks. In fact, that movie is still number 2 in the box office behind Despicable Me 4. You wouldn't figure, I mean, it's 4th week, it's still going to hold off and win, but it's still brought in another $30 million. It's up to $533 million just in the U.S.
Dang.
I mean, it's crushing it. It's doing really well. Now, Despicable Me 4, you're not going to keep up with that. That made $122 million over the 4th of July weekend. Now, you had, a bonus 2 days, which is smart. But still, $122 million? It's not bad.
In our house, we love the Minions, so it's all about Minions. We went, it was a whole production. We went to the theater. Rocco brought his giant stuffed animal Minion with him.
Oh, he did? Okay.
It was very clear what movie our family was going to see.
You knew. Does he have a favorite so far of the 3, or are they all just the same quality? Like, not one stands out above the others?
He loves them all. He does love number 1 the most.
Okay.
But he's loved every single one of them.
Okay, so what does he have to say about Despicable Me 4?
Well, hello everybody. My name is Rocco. So I recently saw the Despicable Me 4 movie. And to all y'all funny people out there who love all the drama, the funniness, I think y'all should watch it. I highly recommend it for all y'all out there. It is a very fun movie. I would recommend it if you had kids. It is a absolutely fun movie. The Mega Minions were awesome. They were actually causing chaos instead of being heroes, but it was very funny. The regular Minions were just having fun. One of these guys just put 1 million sugar cubes into his coffee. It is a absolutely fun movie. 10 out of 10.
Okay, wow.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. No wonder it made so much money.
He's into it.
So it's good.
I thought it was adorable. I think
Okay.
they do a great job. If you've, I would recommend if you haven't seen 1, 2, and 3, watch 1, 2, and 3 before you go, because there is some character development
Okay.
for you to figure out,
Right.
Gru and his family dynamic and how they came to be. But it really is a cute little story that's fun to follow.
Okay, there you go. So you got at least some good things to take the kids to. 2 big movies if you haven't done Inside Out 2 and Despicable Me 4, you can go check that out. It almost seems like some of the adult movies now, they just pump right to at-home streaming. You take the kids to the movies, you make it a whole production, and you go to the theater, and then the adults just want to stay home now. Have their cocktails and not pay $40 for one. Be able to pause it and go pee because we got to pee more often than kids do. I don't know. They pee about the same.
It's a way better experience at home sometimes, and it's cheaper.
No, you're right. Big time. Because I got to tell you, some of the movies that I watched over the weekend, if I would have paid for it, oh, my goodness. I watched a good bit. I was kind of laid out with the bronch illness over the weekend, which is good for binge watching. Bad for a social life. But I finally got to the Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F., which just dropped over the weekend. Loved the first 2. I grew up with those. I was a kid when those things came out, the original Beverly Hills Cop. And let me tell you, I don't think unless you grew up with the movies and you love them, you're not going to love this one.
Really?
In fact, even if you grew up with them, I just don't. I didn't even get the point for this movie.
Did it fall flat?
Well, it was just like a retread, not as good. And you know what? Remember how he did Coming to America too?
Yeah.
And it felt like they just did it to throw out some old faces, and you'd be like, oh, that's cool to see him again. But did I need to? You'll definitely be saying this when you see Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. The 2 guys used to chum around with, they look so old right now. I couldn't even believe the one guy that plays Taggart. I mean, they make a joke about it. The guy looks like he's got like 10 minutes to live.
Wow.
And yeah, and Rosewood, it seemed like it was a retread, like they put it together in 5 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah. It's like they just kind of did the movie just to do it. Like Eddie Murphy's like, hey, I want to start making some money off of some of my old hits. And I think people will go back for it for nostalgia. And look, a lot of times people will, but I don't get the point of this one. So I would give it, if I'm being nice, a C-.
Ooh.
More like a D.
My husband was all ginned up. He wants to see it because he loves the original Beverly Hills Cop back in the day. Love the movie. We all grew up with it. And it's just sad when they redo the movies and they're not as good.
Well, and they use a lot of the old songs from the 80s and for the action sequences. And you're like, gosh, I sat there, it just made me feel so old. And I don't know if you want a movie that does that.
No, you wish they would have jazzed it up a little.
Yeah, so I would pass on that. I mean, if you want to just see it out of curiosity, I think you'll probably have the same reaction to that. A movie I watched with my son. You ever seen Billy Madison?
I know what it is. I haven't watched that one, but I know what it is. Did they remake that one as well?
They did not remake it. I watched the original. I never watched the original because it looks so stupid. And my son kind of likes Adam Sandler movies. And so I said, what the heck, I'll put it on. I think my son enjoyed it. Gosh, that is terrible.
Did your son like it, though?
He seemed like he was smiling, but I don't know how. It was like they just put it together that day.
Oh.
I don't know. The plot was terrible. It wasn't funny. Definitely not believable. I give it a solid F.
Oh, you watched a couple of turds this weekend. You didn't have anything higher than a C.
No, but I did actually watch some good things I want to tell you about coming up in a second. I watched Only Murders in the Building. And you remember you told me about that Marilyn Monroe documentary?
Yes, the hidden tapes.
Okay.
The tapes of actual people that were in her life and close to her and talking about what happened building up to her death and who may be responsible. To me, that's what was fascinating.
Yeah, I got some thoughts on those. A little bit more positive than my last two reviews coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at schumacherauto.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95 and the Turnpike. However, you do have a minor accident to watch out for on Central Boulevard, this at Indian Creek Parkway. And you're still seeing a few residual delays due to an accident earlier on I-95 North at Cypress Creek Road. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
This summer, enjoy a refreshing ice-cold Coca-Cola and get yourself ready, because summertime is go time at Universal Orlando Resort. Daytime, nighttime, it's the biggest blockbusters of all time, like you've never seen them before. Universal's all-new Mega Movie Parade and the new nighttime sensational Symphonic Spectacular. Now's the time to get a Coke and check out a special offer just for Florida residents at UniversalOrlando.com.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
I'm Lance Ivey, a partner with the law office of Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivey and Fromrath. Our law firm has offices throughout South Florida and are ready to fight for your rights. Last year, I recovered over $8 million on one case where my client lost her life due to the negligence of a bridge tender. I forced the industry to make serious changes to prevent this horrific incident from happening again. I will always fight for my client's rights, and I'm ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing if I don't win your case. Call Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivey and Fromrath, or visit us at foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Boy, I sure do love my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. You know, I also love the dealership. Did you know you could upgrade your adventure this summer with a new Kia from Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach? Tell you, a lot of people asking me questions like, do they take trade-ins? Of course they do. Get up to $6,000 for any trade. What if I owe too much on my current car? No matter how much you owe on your trade-in, they want to make a deal. They'll pay off 100% of the balance on your trade. Okay, but Nick, what if I'm a little short on cash? Don't let the lack of cash stop you. They're going to work within your financing guidelines with on-site lenders that want to find the best terms to fit your budget. Okay, but what about lease options? Absolutely. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach has the best lease options. Lower payments, less down payments, and a new car every 2 to 3 years. It's Kia's summer sticker sales event, and it's only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800 New Kias online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit effects, down payment, and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine.
The team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center is amazing. I love everybody there. I love the way they make you feel as a patient. Seriously, when you go in there and you meet with the team, you feel like, okay, I'm in the right hands. Dr. Rankin has put together the best team. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, and Dr. Dizelle, the female plastic surgeon. These people listen and they care. From the top to the bottom, the atmosphere, the vibe, the way the staff treats you, you are going to feel like you are in the perfect place. Seriously, go on and read the real patient reviews that patients have written about their surgical experience. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com. See the before and after pictures. Really get a feel for the kind of beautiful experience so many patients write about. It really is the best indicator of how your surgery is going to go. The experience of others that have gone through the same thing, and it's all waiting for you right there at aquaplasticsurgery.com. Now in Jupiter and Boca, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Credit trouble? hgregg.com's got you covered. With over 20 banks, get the financing you need. Thousands of cars, thousands below market value. All at hgregg.com.
Good morning, everybody. It is going to be a scorcher across South Florida with a high of 95 degrees, heat indices above 105, heat advisory up again through mid-morning through the evening hours, and Hurricane Beryl as a Category 1 making landfall over the South Texas coast. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
This report is sponsored by the Florida Lottery. The secret's out. New Monopoly Secret Vault scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery have multiple ways to play and over $685 million in cash prizes. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
South Florida runs on Dunkin', and so do we. Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, we got something pretty awesome that we're going to start giving you a chance to win today. It is a custom KVJ golf cart. This thing is unbelievable. I know so many communities in South Florida, you can drive a golf cart like it's a regular car.
Yeah, it's street legal, so you can drive it around like it's a regular car. And this thing is tricked out.
Yeah, I got a video.
That Custom Cart Connection built the whole thing custom for KVJ, and we can't wait to give it away to a KVJ Nationer. I'm so excited.
It's going to be going on here for the next couple of months. It's going to be going on a tour as well, but if you want to see it, go to kvjshow.com and you can register to win it.
And then the first tour spot will be coming up this Thursday, happy hour at Seminole Reef Grill. It's your first chance to see it in person and register to win.
Very cool. All right. Well, a lot of people are defending the new Beverly Hills Cop movie, Axel F., that is on Netflix. A lot of people are enjoying it. I think if you did, that you would say that it's, I think because of the nostalgia, I think some people like that. To me, I would put it up against, if you did one of the Bad Boys movies. The Bad Boys movies are still solid. They're on, what, 4, I believe, on that?
Yes.
He's on 4 on Beverly Hills Cop, and to me, from what I've heard, you put one against the other, and it's not even close. So I'm grading it on that. So, but there are a lot of people who do like it. So don't, just because I gave it a C-, maybe don't listen to me. You might enjoy it. There are a couple things that I did see, though, over the weekend that I thought were good. You told me about the Mystery of Marilyn Monroe, the unheard tapes. It's on Netflix.
Yes.
And she was really before my time. I don't know it. I only know her mainly from history and things that I've seen on TV. But it's a pretty interesting tale. And even if you don't know who she is, to know the history of not only Hollywood, but of American politics, that she, I guess kind of did play into that. But it's also just an interesting story, too, and kind of a really important life lesson. I mean, the one thing I got from it was, look, Marilyn Monroe, she was an orphan, and she really just wanted a family. And all she could get was fame, and it's kind of a weird thing. She wanted family over fame, and all she could get was the fame. And how many of us would swap? Be like, oh, my gosh, you can have my family. I'll take the fame all day long. Isn't that kind of crazy?
It is kind of crazy how it's just something inside of her was broken and missing, and she tried to fulfill it with the love of these powerful men, and that they all ended up abandoning her in the end.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy how she was used and abused.
She really was, yeah, and it seemed like she was just one of the sweetest things. Everybody, at least in the documentary, of course, that you see on Netflix, talked about just how sweet, naive she was, but she had, some kind of appeal that they were even saying that women just loved her. And typically you'll see if somebody's a pin-up and a sex symbol and all that, a lot of times women will try to tear her down, but it wasn't the case about that at the time.
No, it was fascinating because, even the family of her psychiatrist that worked with her very closely, they were talking details about what it was like to be close to Marilyn and what they felt was going on behind the scenes and who she was sleeping with. And it's kind of crazy that she was hooking up with the president and his brother, at the same time, but not in the same room necessarily.
The crazy thing is they were talking about how they go to Peter Lawford's house. He was in the Rat Pack, and he was the brother-in-law to the Kennedy boys. And their wives would be there, and they'd be taking turns with Marilyn in one of the rooms while Jackie Kennedy is there. I'm like, what the heck, man?
What the heck is right?
So basically what you get from it, I guess maybe a quick spoiler alert, is that Bobby Kennedy, who was the Secretary General at the time, he played a role either directly or indirectly, and the timeline is really weird on her death. She was removed in an ambulance when she was alive and then taken back to her apartment after she died.
Yeah, they took her back to the apartment.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It is, but it's a good watch. And it's pretty interesting. I give that a solid B. And then the other thing that I watched, finally got to it on Hulu, was The Only Murders in the Building. Really good cast in it. It has got Selena Gomez. She's there, and she's great in it. And it's on Hulu. It's a good murder mystery. Lots of twists, lots of turns, some pretty funny moments. A few holes kind of towards the conclusion of season 1, but I give it a solid B.
All right.
I think they're going to go on season 3, maybe.
I think it's up to 4 now.
Okay, yeah, they may have 3 complete seasons going on 4, but it's really good, and there's a lot of names and celebrities on there that you're going to know. A couple things are debuting on TV today. Did you know the Bachelorette is coming back?
Oh, yes. I see all the previews.
Okay. So you can check that out on TV. They got a girl that lives in Miami that's going to be the Bachelorette. She's a 26-year-old. I guess she's like a medical assistant.
Okay.
And they've got a couple of South Florida guys that are on this as well.
Good. They always do.
Yeah.
We grow them hot down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her name is Jen Tran. She's Vietnamese. She is going to be the first Asian American lead in the Bachelorette's franchise history.
I love it.
Yeah. John Mitchell is a 25-year-old Delray Beach resident. He's a former FAU football player. He's competing along with Brian Outs, who is from Boynton Beach. He's 33 years old.
Okay, so we have some locals to cheer for.
Yeah, you do. But don't expect love because it really doesn't happen. They say 40 couples have been matched up on The Bachelor and The Bachelorette series. Only 8 are still together. That's a 20% success rate. They say with the exception of season 23 and 2019, viewership has gone down steadily each year since 2017. Why do they keep bringing this show back?
It still gets views. And then when they redid it with the whole Golden Bachelor, a lot of people got re-energized for it.
Okay.
I enjoyed The Golden Bachelor, even though The Golden Bachelor was kind of not what he pretended to be. That makes it even more juicy for me.
Okay. All right. So you're still in. I know my daughter loves this show. She's going to be so excited when she gets back to be able to watch that. Something that if Jay Bird were here and not out sick today, he would be into. This looks pretty good. Did you know TMZ is doing kind of a weird and whatever show like his podcast?
Really?
It's called Strange and Suspicious, where they unpack eerie phenomena, is what they say. And they're talking about paintings that they saw in the Vatican, which has UFOs in it.
Interesting.
And they bring up, is the Vatican hiding an archive of paranormal secrets?
I think TMZ has figured out how to make little one-off shows that must be very profitable for them to sell to Fox, because they run like about one a week of some little specialty and expose that they've done looking into something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they must, because, it seems to work. Strange and Suspicious. This is what the show is going to sound like.
When I went to the Vatican, by the paintings. I know that it's all kind of rooted in the Bible and everything, but there are these weird images, and I'm sorry, but they look otherworldly. So here are some examples of paintings. And things in the sky.
Clouds. That's a cloud.
Yeah, those look like
Okay, but it's a cloud shape with a weird shape, right?
It could be a lenticular cloud, which they do actually look a lot like that.
That one is interesting.
Well, remember, guys, this is centuries old where nothing flew.
And that one does not look like a cloud.
There's a cloud shooting down a beam inside of a house. That is not a cloud.
Okay, there you go. New TMZ show. I'm sure the bird will love. Since I was kind of laid out all weekend, I got into Ancient Aliens as well on the History Channel, Virginia.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's 20 seasons in. It probably should be one, but if they took all the best. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff on there. Yeah, you should go see. So if you like that kind of stuff, a couple things for you to check out. And if you're just now tuning in, yes, unfortunately, Jay Bird is out ill today. I'm ill, and Virginia partied all weekend long, and she's doing the best of anybody.
I feel great.
She feels great. She looks fantastic. She's doing really well. Congratulations.
You got hit with the bronchitis over the weekend.
I'm trying to fight it off. Yes, so whatever it was. I think it starts with a cold, and now like my son and wife, because they got it as well, but they don't have the extra fun that I do with the bronchitis.
Just make sure that you stay on top of it, because you don't want it to turn into something really bad in your chest.
That's all I've been doing, Virginia. Sleeping and doing everything I can.
Should you get a test, too, so you make sure that you've zoned in on what exactly it is, so you're taking the right medicine?
It's the same thing every time.
All right.
Yeah, I go in, they give me the exact same thing. I know what it is. In fact, I'm probably going to just be like, hey, I got that again. Will you just send that in? If I need it. But a lot of times I don't need really what they give me and they subscribe now is not, prescribe is not any different than what I get. I was talking about that Mucinex, man. I'm telling you, it's no joke.
My husband swears by it. He loves Mucinex.
Yeah, so you get about the same stuff there. It's just, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's something you kind of got to ride out. Unfortunately, of course, the one thing I'm most susceptible to getting is the one thing that attacks your voice. And look what I do. Radio.
Of course.
All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, we got some Mad Mama drama for you. Parents, they're not agreeing on whether or not they should leave their kid home. We'll let you know how old and why the dad really wants to leave the kid home alone. We'll get to that coming up next.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby. Yeah. Nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I know you feel where I'm coming from, regardless of the things in my past that I've done. Most of it really was for love the fun. On a carousel, so around I spun. With no direction, just trying to get some. Trying to chase skirts, living in the summer sun. And so I lost more than I had ever won. And honestly, I ended up with none. There's so much nonsense is on my conscience. I'm thinking maybe I should get it out. And I don't want to sound redundant, but I was wondering if there was something that you want to know. But never mind that, we should let it go. Cause we don't want to be a TV episode. And all the bad thoughts, just let it go. Go. Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say, 'cause they got nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. Nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Hands down, there will never be another one. I've been around and I never seen another one. Because your style ain't really got nothing on. And you wild when you ain't got nothing on. Baby, you the whole package. Plus you pay your taxes. And you keep it real while the mothers stay plastic. You're my Wonder Woman, call me Mr. Fantastic. Stop. Now think about it. I've been to London, I've been to Paris, even way up there in Tokyo. Back home down in Georgia, to New Orleans, but you always did the show. And just like that, girl, you got me froze. Like a Nintendo 64. If you never knew, well, now you know. No.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on
They
you.
might say hi, and I might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say, 'cause they got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. Everywhere I go, I'm always hearing your name. And no matter where I'm at, girl, you make me wanna sing. Whether a bus or a plane, or a car or a train, no other girls on my brain, and you the one to blame.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on
They
you.
might say hi, and I might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say. 'Cause
Okay, if you got a little problem going on, you can't come to terms with the person you're in a relationship with, and look, that's natural. It happens all the time. You send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Got a little KVJ court here, and I know a lot of parents are probably dealing with this, where you're just sick of the money that you're paying sending your kid to camp. This email said, my husband has wanted a motorcycle for years, but the cost of childcare has kept that dream from becoming a reality. Well, over the weekend, my husband presented me with a path that simply called for us leaving our 8-year-old daughter at home each day this summer instead of having a babysitter come over to watch her or taking her to camp like we had been doing. My husband argues that, look, she is mature as any teenager and she knows how to make contact with us or 911 should any real problems arise. He said, look, it's nothing illegal in Florida to leave an 8-year-old at home alone. Now, my husband is typically as wrong as Virginia is on many things. And this just doesn't sound right to me. Do you know, is this a bad idea, or has my husband finally found out how to afford his motorcycle? Okay.
And the kid is 8, and we're talking about all day from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.?
Yeah, when parents typically go to work.
That's a long time for an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that.
Yes.
I'm kind of on the wife's side. The motorcycle can wait. That's way too many hours back to back. And I know there might be an emergency every once in a while where you have to, but 8 to me just seems like that's too many hours every single day all summer long just so you can get a motorcycle. Short-sighted.
Okay, now, I don't know if he did the Google search and checked it out because she hadn't. She just said, what do you think? This doesn't sound right. But I did look it up, and it says here, Florida doesn't have clear laws that specify an exact age for when children can legally stay home alone. It's up to the parents to decide when their children are old enough. The Florida Department of Children and Families, the National Safe Kids campaign, does recommend that children should not be left alone before the age of 12. And they also note that older siblings should not supervise younger children until 15, but that's only suggestions. There's no law about it. And the state does have more specific laws surrounding child abandonment and neglect, but that's a whole different category. So he's not wrong. They're not breaking a law. Now they're going against recommendations, but he's saying, look, our daughter's so mature.
And she might be. But those are very selfish reasons. You want to get a motorcycle, so you're going to leave her all summer, every single day from 8 to 5. That's a long time just for your selfish motorcycle reason.
Apparently, he talked to the daughter, and she is cool with it. She is fine with it.
I don't like it.
Okay, so what do you think is the earliest? They recommend 12 is the earliest. What is your age, Virginia?
I would say it depends on the kid. You know, if you have a really mature kid. But I just don't think that all day, every day, all summer long is good. You got to switch it up. You got to break it up. I just don't like the way that he's doing it. And I certainly don't like the reason just so he can get a motorcycle.
Would you leave an 11-year-old home alone?
11, I would feel a lot better about than 8.
Okay.
It's a big difference.
And maybe it comes with the time limit. So you got a 10-year-old. Would you leave a 10-year-old at home?
Yeah, for a few hours.
Okay, 10-year-old 2 hours?
But not all day, every day. Yeah, 2 hours sounds good.
11-year-old 4 hours maybe?
Maybe.
What about a 12-year-old? They recommend a 12-year-old if the girl were 12. Would you if the dad were saying they were dealing with a 12-year-old, would you agree with them? Be like, yeah, you know what? That's fine. She's 12.
I think 12 is a different age, and okay, we can talk about it. 12 would be fine to be home all day.
So to let this dad know he's not getting his motorcycle for 4 years.
Can't he figure out a new way to do the motorcycle? Get creative.
He's going to have to if we're going by the guidelines.
Your wife is right on this one. And it sounds selfish.
Okay. Does anybody disagree? You can let us know, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Some of the comments. One person says, it has to have a psychological impact on an 8-year-old to be home alone all day as opposed to a camp or a babysitter. Just being around somebody at that age is healthy. That is true. I know when I'm home alone all day long, it kind of gets on my mental health. I like to have people around.
People need people.
Yeah, and they said, what's she going to do all day long? Kids need activities. That's a bad argument, Dad, because of that reason. She needs engagement.
Totally.
Okay. Yeah, and you're right. If it's the big reason of I want a motorcycle now, it's not the right move. And the wife is right on this. I think everybody's going to slam dunk. Give her the ruling. Wait 4 years, pops, and then you get your motorcycle. It's the price of having kids. All right, you got a question you can run it by us. Just send us an email, mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Bird is out. He's not thinking fast. We'll see. I'm going to put Virginia and Denny's head-to-head.
Head-to-head, Big D.
Virginia, you went crazy all weekend. You just partied your ass off, huh?
I did. I had a wonderful 4th of July holiday.
Okay, yeah. You. In fact, I believe we got to call him out about what you did at the 4th. Somebody saw you.
Bring it.
Okay. All right. So we got that coming up. We'll find out about your weekend on the way. Denny's is in there doing Suits' job, unfortunately, and Bird is out ill today.
We are definitely limping. You got the bronchitis.
I'm fighting it off. I wouldn't say I have it. I spent the entire weekend in bed, 4 days. I was laid up just resting and taking cold medicine. But I got to tell you, Mucinex, man, oh man. Wow, what a ride I was on, Virginia.
You said you felt like you had been either drinking or taking edibles because the drug Mucinex is so powerful.
It was like I was on edibles all weekend. Yeah, I had a great weekend, actually. I was in bed, but I mean, man, what a good time I had. So, yeah, so we'll get to that little round of Think Fast is coming up next right here on the Dismembered KVJ Show.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories of something even smoking weed is not replaced. And I am terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. So I thought that if I piled something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I am no longer funny, 'cause I missed the way you laughed. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. I hope this pain's just passing through, but I doubt it. 'Cause I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do, have to do.
Think fast, think fast. If you don't come in first, you might as well be last. Think fast.
All right. See if you can get your mind going here on a Monday after a 4-day 4th of July weekend. Virginia raged all weekend long, and man, she looks just fresh as a daisy.
I had so much fun.
That's good. Good for you. Boat parties, fireworks, all kinds of stuff.
All of it.
All of it. You did it all. Denny's took a little road trip as well. They actually went by plane to different place, took his baby on the plane too.
Yeah, his baby is still gone. He's been having just kind of solo guy at the house time.
Okay.
Just chilling. He said he cleaned his house.
Okay.
So productive.
Gotta be rare to get peace and quiet when you got a baby.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so Suits left us on Friday, and just give an update on him. He made it to Philadelphia, and he starts his new job today on the railroad. So we'll be getting updates on how that's going with him, but everything looks like it's going pretty well.
Yeah, he made it safe and sound, so he survived the road trip.
Okay, so here we go with Think Fast today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a topic, and the person who gets the point is the person that can come up with the more sensible answer the quickest. All right, it's Virginia versus Denny's today because that's all we have left on this show.
It's the only two people that
only two other people that are here.
Showed up.
Yeah, nobody else to play this game except for you two. Got to go with what we got.
We got dwindling numbers over here.
I'm telling you, yeah, they're just picking us off. It's like 10 little Indians around here. Okay, here we go. Think fast. Name a movie that starts with the letter L.
Legend.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
I'll go with that, Denny's. I know that movie.
All right. I feel like no one ever brings that movie up.
Have you seen it? Is it good?
I have, a long time ago. Is it Tim Curry is the other one? He plays the devil in that, the demon.
Legend? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even remember it.
Oh, all right.
To be honest with you, but I think I do have heard of it. Okay, how about a TV show that starts with the letter K?
King of the Hill.
Oh, Denny! He's on fire. You can tell he's all rested up. He didn't have a baby in his house.
No
It's
baby
true.
waking him up.
The guy can actually think. What a new guy we have here. Okay, name a river in South Florida that starts with the letter L.
Waxahachie.
Okay. Virginia gets on the board.
I can't let him just outright just smack me.
I'm better at the movies than I am with the local rivers.
Okay, can you name a street in Broward County that starts with the letter L?
Los Olas.
Oh! Look at that.
Oh, it's the only one I know with an L.
That's good. Okay. It counts. Okay, what about this? Name a non-alcoholic drink. Sorry, Virginia, you probably won't be able to do that.
I'm out.
That starts with the letter L.
Lemonade.
Oh!
You're so quick.
And as you're letting her still play the game.
You can't let her in.
Lemonade, but it's better with vodka in it. You know it. Let's be honest.
Denny's, you're up 3-2. You need one more to put the witch away.
I let her in. It's horrible.
Okay, think fast. An emotion that starts with the letter A.
Angry. Oh, he was first.
Okay, Denny.
Good job, Denny.
Look at just what a performer he is today. Baby Lachlan goes away.
Well, I got the whole bed back. Usually, just to paint my evening for you guys, I go to bed, I lay down, my cat lays between my legs, so I can't rotate left or right.
And you're allergic to cats.
I am, so I have to take an allergy pill right before bed. And then my baby lays right in between my wife and I, to my right.
Okay.
So when
you're pinned in.
Oh my God! And he rolls over, and then I'm pushed to this tiny corner of the bed. So I've actually had back problems. I've been stretching nonstop because I've had these back problems. The last 2 days, my back problems are all gone. Every problem I've ever had is gone.
So I'm noticing it sounds like just as soon as the family goes away, you're a whole new guy.
I have the whole bed to myself. I don't have to sleep in this corner all tucked in.
Oh man, how many people saying same?
It's so much better. But yeah, I got the whole house clean. It's impossible to clean with a baby.
Look at that. We got a new Denny's. We got a new Virginia. Oh, you guys look so good today.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, big news. Margot Robbie has some big news. I will share it with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Currently, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95, and the Turnpike throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. However, you are seeing some backups in Palm Beach County on I-95 South from 10th Avenue to Lantana Road. And you're also tapping the brakes on I-95 southbound from Hypoluxo to Woolbright Road. And expect slowdowns in Broward County on I-95 North as you're approaching Commercial Boulevard. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
High five! Up top! Heck yeah! Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years!
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Dave's feeling it, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
Can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
You know, if you're tired of glasses and contact lenses, there is a much better way, a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser. Now, I heard some people that were kind of down in LASIK procedures. And let me tell you, the reason why, is because they probably didn't go to a really good eye doctor like Dr. Mutiella, somebody that has brand new state-of-the-art lasers and the experience of overdoing over 100,000 LASIK procedures. Yeah, they're not all treated the same. But I got to tell you, my LASIK procedure I got 10 years ago, one of the best things I've ever done. I've saved all that money not having to buy frames and lenses, solutions. And let me tell you, you can do this, and it is affordable. And they got a payment plan, too. We don't need any money for a full 12 months. It's 0 down, 0 interest. And when you drop my name, Kevin, from the KVJ Show, they'll take an additional $500 off. So if you're done with the glasses and contact lenses, just go to Panu Laser with locations all over Broward and Palm Beach. Online, it's panulaser.com, P-A-N-N-U, laser.com.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Did you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
If it's time to replace your air conditioning unit, Snyder can help. Get 0% interest if you pay in full within 60 months. Visit SnyderAC.com and get the details in a flash.
I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
Winning comes without a guarantee. Focus, discipline, and extraordinary effort make winning more likely. Sometimes our greatest wins come from our major setbacks. Coming back from a serious injury is a win that requires teamwork. At Osborne and Francis, we are in it to win it. If you've been seriously injured in an accident, call Osborne and Francis, 561-293-2600. Offices Boca Raton and West Palm Beach.
I love these Icon golf carts. I know you've seen them. The ones with the big tires, they're tricked out, the vibrant colors. When you see them on the road, you notice them. They are Icon golf carts. And to celebrate National Golf Cart Month, they have lowered their pricing on 16 of the most popular models. Icons drive icons. And basically, they brought thousands of dollars of discount on these golf carts right now for a limited time. Go to iconev.com and see for yourself. The prices is amazing, and the advantages of no money down and 0% interest are yours to grab. No percent interest for up to 24 months with approved credit right now at iconev.com. And coming up this Thursday, we're going to be at Seminole Reef Grill for your first chance to take a look at the KVJ Custom Icon Golf Cart made by Custom Cart Connection. This thing is sweet, and it's your chance to win it. It is amazing. Get all the details at kvjshow.com.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder, Smith Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Did you see? It looks like Margot Robbie has big news. She's pregnant.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yes. How exciting is that? I saw pictures of her and her little baby bump, and very happy for her as she welcomes a baby into the world.
Okay. There's a whole bunch of baby news from over the weekend.
Totally.
I don't know if you saw that Tyreek and Keita Hill, our Miami Dolphins wide receiver, they did one of those gender reveals. And they did the whole thing where they pushed down like it was dynamite, and boom, it popped up all kinds of pyrotechnics and pink smoke.
Aw, baby girl.
So they're having a baby girl.
Congratulations.
But how do you think that the other 9 kids of his are going to feel?
It's going to be tough. Because, I mean, there's no way for you to possibly have so many different baby mamas and so many different households and give everybody the same amount of attention that Keita's baby is going to get.
Yeah, because I don't know if the other 9 got gender reveals like that. I mean, it was a pretty big gender reveal.
And you're just not with them.
Right.
You're not there.
Yeah.
You're not in those households.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, Keita's baby is going to get more attention, love, time. Just sucks, yeah, to be those other babies. Well, this is interesting. Justin Timberlake and Tiger Woods are opening a saloon in Scotland.
It sounds like a punchline or something that needs to be coming next.
No, I think it's real. Both of them all have famously gotten pulled over in a DUI, but I guess they are going to be opening a saloon together in Scotland.
Well, they've got that housing community they're trying to do in Wellington together. So it's kind of an odd pairing that those two are, I guess, business partners then.
But they are, I guess, diversifying and investing and making money in other areas besides where they started.
All right.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Well, Busta Rhymes was on stage at the Essence Festival in New Orleans and got all upset because I guess everybody in the crowd was on their phone. Uh-oh. So he did what we always say that is so awkward. When the celebrity on stage starts yelling at the fans that are there for their concert and cursing at them, but he did just that, urging them.
Them camera phones too. Let's get back to interacting like humans. Put them weird devices down. I ain't from that era. The don't control the soul. Your phone.
Oh, this is the old man rant. I'm not from that era.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will point every last one of y'all out until y'all up. 33 years of doing I ain't used to sitting down at my show. I don't give
He's
He
going
is
off.
not having it.
What I love is the sound effects that he has on stage. It's kind of like, I don't know if this is, he goes off. He has a lot more to say, too.
New Orleans, y'all look like y'all tired.
What is the sound effect? They keep going back to this. What is this? Is this a machine gun? Is that what this is? Is Busta Rhymes' thing?
The reason why there will be zero tolerance for bull energy in here is because this is my first time in New Orleans at the 30th anniversary of the Essence Festival.
So they just keep firing off. This is a sound effect, huh?
I think it's just a new day, and if you're an old dog like Busta Rhymes, like you remember a day when nobody had phones.
Right.
But now it's a new day. Everybody's got phones, and a lot of people are videoing your performance. A lot of people are probably on their device texting somebody.
Right.
So they're not as present maybe as they used to be in the 90s
Sure,
or
I
the
agree.
early 2000s.
That
but
happens.
it just is awkward when the onstage performer is yelling and cursing at the audience.
Do you want a sound effect that we can start playing when you make a point? We can punch it for you.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
I'm going to expand your mind into a couple different cultures maybe you didn't know because my mind was expanded. Recently, within the last couple of months, my wife was showing me this amazing wedding that happened in Mumbai. It was, I don't even know how they rank these people. I don't know if they're princes or whatever they are, but they're loaded. Do you remember, I think it was Rihanna that played the wedding.
Yes, I do remember that. They paid her millions to be there.
And there's this dude who's maybe an arranged marriage, and his wife, of course, is hot. He's not really anything to look at. But, he's getting married. That same dude, I don't even know who he is or what his name is, but I saw Justin Bieber went and played his pre-wedding celebration, which I don't even know what's going on because I thought he got married already. But it says it's the pre-wedding celebration, but it's the same guy that I just saw because that guy was backstage. Justin Bieber then did a concert in Mumbai, and that's what I saw was behind the scenes. The guy's just back there chilling. He's got, of course, his whole family, like extended family, is back there. And apparently Justin Bieber got paid a ton of money. Like, I think it was like $10 million to do 1 hour.
No wonder Justin's like so rolling in the dough.
Yeah, and he just basically had to
you show up for just like 1 or 2 songs?
Now, there were a bunch of goofy people. There was one guy that I saw in the video, and there was no obstruction. There's no security, and so they're just there kind of respecting his space. And there's some goofy dude at the front that's trying to act like he's singing along. Justin Bieber's got to act like he enjoys it, and he clearly doesn't. But this is all he was doing for $10 million. It's crazy.
If you think that I'm still holding on to something, you should go and love yourself.
That's the one where the guy was just like up in his face, like, oh, get back. But then you're getting paid $10 million.
Yeah, for $10 million, you'll put up with a lot.
Could you pick Mumbai out on a map?
No. Is it by Dubai? It feels like it should be in that neighborhood.
It should be Mumbai, Dubai, goodbye, all right there together. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And the other thing that I saw too, just kind of expanding myself, I don't know how much you know about Latin music, Virginia. Are you into that and some of the big stars?
A few of it, yeah.
Tell you what, man, you pack Hard Rock Stadium, you got my respect. El Fercho performed over the weekend. Faye or Faid, I guess he said that's the wrong way to pronounce his name. He's got two names, which is kind of confusing. And actually, I guess he's technically had three throughout his career, but now maybe he's more El Fercho than anything else. He's a Colombian singer, and I think he's Karol G's boyfriend.
Okay.
Man, it was packed, and people were all into it. Everybody was singing like every lyric. It's, kind of like reggaeton rap.
Good for him.
Yeah, I was like, okay, guess you got to put this guy on your radar. He's also done, I guess, collaborations with Bad Bunny and J Balvin and some of the other big names, Maluma, that are in Latin music. But somebody know, obviously, a lot of people knew because they bought his ticket. So big stuff. And also some other interesting things that happened over the weekend. I don't know if you saw, I was watching Coco Gauff, Delray Beach's very own, trying to get to the quarterfinals at Wimbledon for the very first time. She was off. She just was not playing well. I think something was in her head, and she launched one into the crowd, and I'm like, okay, it's not going to go well.
That sucks.
She's not made it past the fourth round at Wimbledon yet. She lost to another American, Emma Navarro. So she's gone. She's on to the Olympics now. But only 2 of the 10 highest seeded women remain. The number 1 seed, Iga Swiatek's out. So if she was ever going to win one, this would have been the time. And she got upset by like the 19th seed. So it didn't work out for her. One thing that was kind of embarrassing, though, Madison Keys, she was performing and playing out on the court. And her coach is also her fiance. And the ESPN cameras locked in on him, and the dude starts picking his nose and flicking it. The camera's on him for 16 seconds.
Booger cam?
Yeah, Booker Cam. And finally, the announcer has to say, hey, can we get the camera off of him while he's picking his nose? Because it goes into him. And then you can see he goes first, like he moves his finger by his nose, like he's going to do that whole, I'm just scratching my cheek. And then he goes for it, but he's right on camera the entire time. And he takes it and he clearly gets something out because then he flicks it.
I think when the information comes in from him to her, he is, I'm glad he didn't do what we get the camera off him while he's picking his nose. I think when the information...
She said, I'm glad he didn't do anything. And then he flicked. She's like, all right, he did it. And we just get the camera off.
Do we really need Booger Cam?
Yeah, that's what they had going on. And Serena Williams, now that she's not worrying about silly little things like Wimbledon, she's got time for that Hot Wings show. I don't know if you've ever seen that, where you eat the hot wings.
Yes, I love that show.
It's a good little show, yeah. She was on there talking about the first time she ever tried to cash one of her $1 million checks from winning.
Is it true that you rarely collected your winnings your first year on tour and then once tried unsuccessfully to cash your first $1 million check in a drive-through ATM?
I went through the drive-through and I was like,
Here to deposit $1 million.
The guy was like, I think you need to come inside for this. I never played for money. Like, I played because I love the sport. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to win. I don't even know at the time if I wanted to be the best. I just wanted to win. And so my tax guy, he would be like, you didn't get your money? I'm like, oh, I didn't get that one in Zurich. Oh, I forgot that one in Moscow. So it was just like, I was playing to win, and if I didn't win, I was just not thinking. I was just so angry. I wanted to just figure out a way to get better and win the next time.
Okay, there you go. New episode of Hot Ones with Serena Williams.
Could you imagine not picking up your check?
Well, can you imagine you're working the drive-thru of a bank and somebody tries to cash $1 million check? I wonder how often that happens in South Florida. It probably has happened before.
Probably, but not very often.
I don't know. We'll see. I think most of them probably have somebody else doing their banking. That was their first time. I assume if you cash $1 million check, it's not usually your first time. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, who do you need to call out and for what? Had a long 4-day weekend. Of course, a lot of fireworks call them out, so we'll get to those. Text them in now, 877-979-WRMF.
somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Not surprised there are a lot of people calling out people for fireworks. Did you hear or see any kind of infringements on proper firework etiquette over the 4th of July weekend, Virginia?
I saw it. I definitely infringed myself.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I saw the video that you had posted up. What happened on that? You had one got it's a little bit bigger than you thought, and your kid's standing nearby.
Well, yeah, I was the one that went over and lit the flame on the fireworks, and I guess I just didn't have it far away from where we were standing. Because it started going wild and popping and getting really close to where we were standing, and nobody got hurt or anything, but it was like, whoa, probably should have had at least another 10 feet between us and the fireworks.
A little bit more space.
Sorry about that.
That's typically what happens, Jay. You kind of underestimate just the power of that firework.
And all of them are different. So,
Right.
you don't know until you light the fuse how big it's going to get.
Let's see what happens.
We underestimated the Roman sparkler or whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm. I think there are certain things where it's like, okay, hey, you just know, especially on the 4th, people are going to be firing them off whenever they want. But I did see somebody was calling out the people at the Ridge Apartments for letting off their fireworks on July 6th at 3:47 a.m.
Oh, that's a little much.
That is a little much. I mean, come on, we all kind of agree that that's out of bounds.
Way past the window that you should be doing that.
No, can't be doing that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. The other thing is taking fireworks into a crowded establishment that is indoors and setting them off.
Ooh, that happened too at a mall.
Town Center Mall in Boca on Saturday. Somebody decided to set off fireworks in the food court. Dude, there's nothing funny about that. That's honestly, that's unreal. That's the kind of stuff where... too, as a punky little kid, which I get it, I was there, probably would have thought that was hilarious when I was about 16 years old. I'm telling you, that's the kind of stuff where I would not be surprised they make an example out of you and they rope in some kind of terroristic threats charge that could put you in juvie for a year or longer.
Because everybody in the food court thinks there's an active shooter. And now you've created a panic situation.
Right.
People could have a heart attack.
Especially in Boca.
They could get trampled.
There's a lot of hearts that are right on the edge in Boca.
Yeah.
You can't be pushing those kind of levels. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I saw this. It was an FAU poll on America's views on fireworks. 27% said they should not be allowed at all. 27% said they should be restricted to certain hours. 22% said they are fine if used responsibly. Basically, you break that down, and there's a good quarter plus of people, 1 out of 4, more than 1 out of 4 just says get rid of them altogether.
I think if you have pets, you really don't like fireworks because, your pets they're freaked out. They think it's the end of the world. They don't understand it's the 4th of July.
And they found if you're over the age of 50. So what does this poll tell you? Boca is a lot of people over the age of 50. The poll was done by FAU, and people over 50 significantly more likely favor a ban or restrictions on fireworks. And then what do you do on Saturday? You unleash them in their mall, in the food court.
Not a good combo.
And this poll was done before they did that on Saturday.
Ooh.
It's going to be much higher today if they do it, just to let you know. A couple other call them outs. This person says, I want to call out people who take their dogs off their leashes on dog beaches. Just because dogs are allowed, it doesn't mean that you should allow a 50-pound creature loose to take out the legs of people who are looking for a leisurely walk. What is
that is tricky. Yeah, what is the rule? Because I don't think you have to have them leashed, do you?
I don't know. And I saw that. I was like, okay.
I see a lot of dogs running wild and free on the beach whenever we go to the dog beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do not know. If anybody does know, what would you say is the proper etiquette? Because I think I've seen that before, and I didn't think too much of it. But yeah, if there is a galloping dog that's about a 50-pounder and it sweeps my legs out from underneath me and I go down hard and break my collarbone, I might think differently.
It happens.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this person says, yeah, you got to make sure that you're taking your dog to dog-friendly beaches. And a lot of people aren't cleaning up their poo either, and they're letting them pee everywhere. I don't want my kids playing in urine-infested sand.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay. I get that. That's definitely proper etiquette. Thank you for that. I am getting called out for giving a bad review to Billy Madison.
It's one of those beloved classic Adam Sandler movies.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to catch a little heat.
Honestly, I watched the first. I couldn't believe how bad it was. I'm sorry. I'm standing by it. And then, he gets a love interest, but this is a guy that is so immature that he's back in first grade. I'm like, she's a hot chick. Is a hot chick going to be into a 27-year-old dude that is retaking the first grade?
To watch a lot of Adam Sandler movies, you have to have a kind of suspended belief.
I mean, I get
the
it. But it was
regular
just,
rules don't apply.
and maybe I needed to be drinking. Maybe if I was, and I feel a lot different about it. Yeah. So yeah, I was coming down with an illness, but yeah, I stand by that one. I think Billy Madison's a pretty terrible. And I love a lot of Adam Sandler movies, but that one was rough. You can see why I skipped that all these years. And he said, knocking Ancient Aliens. I'm not knocking Ancient Aliens. They've done 20 seasons, and some of them are kind of retreads. But yeah, no, it's a great show. I'm actually recommending Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. It's really, honestly, Virginia, it will change your world perspective.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody needs to check it. There's a couple, but like I said, I would probably put out maybe 3 or 4 necessary must-watch episodes, and maybe I'll do that. Yeah, people are talking about, Happy Gilmore. Love Happy Gilmore. I love The Water Boy. I can deal with all those Adam Sandler movies. 50 First Dates, one of my favorites. Sorry, Billy Madison. I cannot go back on that one. I got to stand my ground. And Virginia, here's your column out. Virginia was in tradition for the 4th of July celebration, did a great job of hosting the event, but afterwards my family saw her at Kilwin's Ice Cream right there in Tradition Square, and my dad's girlfriend said she yelled at the young woman who was working at Kilwin's. What the heck happened? Did Virginia become a Karen?
So, right when the fireworks got over with at Tradition, we went to Kilwin's to get ice cream because they've got this turtle cheesecake flavor that will change your life. It is so good. I 100% recommend the turtle cheesecake Kilwin's ice cream. But the line was so long because I think everybody else had the same idea too. So we were standing outside the door. And then there was like about 15 or 20 people inside the door. And the girls that worked there were screaming at the people in line that were holding the door open for each other. You know how when you're going into a place and there's a line, like the patrons help each other out and they hold the door for each other? Well, the girls were screaming, close the door, close the door. And they were screaming with this vitriol in their voice at the patrons. But I was like, look, the people outside can't hear you. And you're screaming at the people that are already inside. Like you're doing it all wrong. Like put a sign on the door or something. Don't scream at people. So I screamed back.
Oh, you did? Okay.
In defense of the people in the line that were outside that couldn't hear them. It was ridiculous. They were so nasty to people, like screaming at them.
And you weren't having it.
I wasn't having it because they were scaring the children in the line.
Had you had any cocktails?
No, I was fine.
Completely okay.
I had 1 glass of wine.
Okay. All right, but you were...
To me, that's fine.
Yeah, no. You're within your faculty.
Totally.
They deserved it.
They were yelling at people that couldn't hear them to keep the doors closed because they were on the other side of the threshold of the door. They were just so angry.
Okay, well, there you go. You're standing up for the rights of the people, Virginia.
I always would. I'm not scared of nobody.
Of course, the column out about the unleashed dogs on dog beaches. Somebody is doing a reverse column out saying, don't go to the beach for a leisurely walk. They are allowed to be off the leash.
Okay, so there you go. You need to know where the dog beaches are, and the dogs will be on that beach, unleashed, running free. If you can be taken out by a dog, don't go there.
Mm-hmm. And another column out said, can we call the movie The Challengers? I wasted money renting that over the weekend, and I thought it was so boring and pointless. That's the Zendaya movie, I think, where she's got 2 lovers. Something about that.
Okay, that's the new one?
Yeah, I kind of looked at it. There's nothing about it that made me want to watch it, so I didn't jump on it. But yeah, I definitely will not after that review. But thank you. All right, anything else you need to call out? 877-979-WRMF. Oh my gosh. I got some unbelievable audio and the video that goes with it. We have lost our collective minds. The road rage in South Florida over this 4th of July weekend. People are going nuts, Virginia. I'll tell you what happened coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at SchumacherAuto.com. Currently, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95, and the Turnpike throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. However, you are seeing some backups in Palm Beach County on I-95 South from 10th Avenue to Lantana Road. And you're also tapping the brakes on I-95 southbound from Hypoluxo to Woolbright Road. And expect slowdowns in Broward County on I-95 North as you're approaching Commercial Boulevard. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Comrades. Make the call. 844-411-1-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in a car accident, demand Dave. If we can't get you money, you pay us nothing, not even costs. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1-LAW.
Want to save on some of the biggest names in streaming on the network made for streaming? X marks the spot. Now through July 25th, get 150 megabit Xfinity internet for $30 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract with Wi-Fi equipment included. And for just $15 a month, add the new Stream Saver that includes Peacock, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix. All your favorites, all in one place, only from Xfinity. So go ahead and binge some shows, stream some movies, and save some money all at the same time. For more watching and less spending, X marks the spot. Switch to Xfinity, the network made for streaming, and bring on the good stuff. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Internet offer requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account, taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply, currently $56 a month. Plus Wi-Fi equipment, currently $15 a month. Actual speeds vary. Stream Saver requires Xfinity Internet or TV, and price subject to change.
Okay, here's your expert tip number 3 for getting your body swimsuit ready in time for summer. It's Randy, by the way, for Sono Bello. You're going to love this. Fast 8 hours a day, have broth for dinner, and hit the gym daily. Yeah, sounds fun, not? I mean, look, I don't disagree with doing something, eating better, fasting won't help. I'm just saying, why do that to yourself when you can be in summer shape in a day at Sono Bello? One visit, Beachbody ready. Sono Bello is the national leader in a remarkable fat-removing procedure. It's called micro-laser fat removal. You've heard me talk about it before. You can say goodbye to fat and inches, hello, shorts and swimsuits, and be summer ready. You heard right. One visit. Muffin tops, tummy, thighs, fat arm, gone permanently. Sono Bello's summer savings event is on. Hurry. You got to schedule. It's a free consultation. You're going to lose your mind, too, at how affordable this is. You can look great now and pay later. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio. Again, sonobello.com/radio.
Boy, I sure do love my Greenway Kia Sportage Hybrid. Hey, it's Nick Rivers. You know, I also love the dealership. Did you know you could upgrade your adventure this summer with a new Kia from Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach? Tell you, a lot of people asking me questions like, do they take trade-ins? Of course they do. Get up to $6,000 for any trade. What if I owe too much on my current car? No matter how much you owe on your trade-in, they want to make a deal. They'll pay off 100% of the balance on your trade. Okay, but Nick, what if I'm a little short on cash? Don't let the lack of cash stop you. They're going to work within your financing guidelines with on-site lenders that want to find the best terms to fit your budget. Okay, but what about lease options? Absolutely. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach has the best lease options. Lower payments, less down payments, and a new car every 2 to 3 years. It's Kia's summer sticker sales event, and it's only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Credit effects, down payment, and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Ooh, are you hungry? Let's go to Dunkin'. Delicious stuff all over the place, like their hash browns or one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches, their wake-up wrap, or some stuffed bagel minis. Now, DD Perks membership's going to get you deals galore like I'm always talking about. I highly recommend it. They have a great app, Dunkin', so if you don't have it, download it. You're going to thank yourself. Also, too, something you want to try today, the snacking bacon. Ooh, it is delicious. So make sure you go to a Dunkin' today. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Ready to trade in your car hassle-free? Visit hgregg.com. Click on Sell Us Your Car for an offer in minutes. Find thousands of cars below market value. Trade in today at hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Good morning, everybody. It is going to be a scorcher across South Florida with a high of 95 degrees. Heat indices above 105. Heat advisory up again through mid-morning through the evening hours. And Hurricane Beryl as a Category 1 making landfall over the South Texas coast. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
This report is sponsored by Snyder AC Plumbing and Electric.
It's hot. When you're fighting the South Florida heat, you can rely on Snyder's HVAC expertise to take care of your home and keep you comfortable today, tomorrow, and 10 years from now. Snyder is here and ready to serve you. Schedule today. SnyderAC.com. That's SnyderAC.com.
Uber or Lyft accident, Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, Camp KVJ is back in a big way. Play another round of Denny's or Random. We're doing it 6:30 a.m. all this week. We had a cute little kid with his young sister. He was 8, she was 4. She was so excited he won because they're going to Lion Country Safari and Typhoon Lagoon at Disney. 4 packs to both places. Your kids 10 and under can do the same thing tomorrow morning with us with Camp KVJ and Denny's or Animal at 6:30 a.m. Maybe this explains it. South Florida's not good for traffic. In fact, they say when it comes to wasting the most amount of time sitting in traffic, Miami is 5th in the nation. The average American's losing 42 hours of their life every year sitting in traffic. New York City is number 1, longest commutes in the country. Miami is 5th. And that's a 15% jump from previous years, so it's only getting longer.
Yeah, I believe it. When we were down there for less than a year, they would tell us when we left the radio station, they would say, yeah, before you're going to any event, you have to give yourself 2 hours commute time.
It's
because
crazy.
of possible traffic snarls.
Yeah, any business meeting was an all-day venture.
2 hours.
Yeah, yeah, I know. If you're in Miami right now, you're like, yeah, we know. No doubt. But I got to tell you, the interesting thing about it was the crazy road rage videos I saw from over the 4th of July weekend were actually north of Miami. So I don't know what the problem is. In fact, one of them was in Wellington, which I don't know what your excuse is, but there was a video. There was a fight that was going on right outside of this car. There's one dude and he's on this other guy, and this woman attacks him about him being on top of her husband. She breaks it up and gives her husband the advantage. Then he rolls over on the other guy. But they're brawling right out there in traffic.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
People are driving by.
It's crazy. I was in Wellington one time, and there was a guy sitting on the hood of a van at a traffic light. Like, this is a thing. I don't know what's going on. In fact, I made it. I posted on a KVJ TikTok probably a couple months ago. It was up there. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Just watching them. The guy's sitting there, and he's trying to talk to him. Does this happen? Like, what? The guy acts a fool, and he gets kicked out of the car, and then he's like, oh, yeah, no, I'm going to. The woman kicks him because what I saw in Wellington looked like what happened in Broward County. If you know Broward Boulevard, it's really close to the McDonald's that is right there. You're not far from Las Olas, kind of like where the Brightline station is. A lot of homeless guys love hanging out those stairs that are right there.
Okay.
It's at that intersection. And it's the same thing I saw in Wellington. It is a guy on the hood of his car. There's a woman that is driving, and then the person right next to them is filming it. And this guy's trying to talk to the woman who's driving, but then he starts going off on the person that's filming him.
I didn't do anything. Can you open the door? Okay.
So he's talking to her. He said, I didn't do anything. Can you open the door? How does that happen where he's on the hood of the car? Like, did she tell him to get out and he got out, but then he wants back in? Or did she take off and he ran her down the street and then got on the hood of the car?
I don't know. It's hard to tell at that point because you're catching the story in the middle of it. Maybe they're both nut jobs.
Well, the way this guy talks here in a second, I can see why maybe he's on the hood of this car.
You can videotape it all. I came with her. I came with her.
I know, I'm having fun.
Have fun, you too.
This is a good time.
Mother,
I will. You want to record me?
I don't give a what you do.
If you want to record, that'd be
Why
fine.
don't you get out of the car?
For what?
Get out of the car.
Why?
So now he's fighting with the woman driving and the person who's filming him.
You may be the problem.
Yeah. If you had to look, do just something introspective. Why is the whole world fighting with you?
Are you scared?
Why would I be scared? You got flippers on.
So get out of the car.
The person's laughing at him. What are you doing? Come on, man. It's crazy. But yeah, there was all kinds of road rage going on this weekend. People losing their marbles, man. What's up with y'all?
It's gotten way worse.
It has. It has.
Just be careful out there.
Yeah.
And if someone tries to light you up or get you all upset, just realize you don't know them. You cannot let them get you all worked up to where you're now involved in a road rage situation.
I just want to know, how often are guys winding up on the hood of their girl's car and why?
Yeah, he's not stable.
This is twice now in South Florida. I've seen this in the last 2 months.
He tried to jump on the hood of the car, probably to make her stop from leaving.
Okay.
And then she's crazy, too. So she's like, I'm going to keep driving with you on the hood. I don't even care.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, you got just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Okay, crazy. All right, any insight, you can let us know, 877-979-WRMF. Of course, we've got the dumbest person with fireworks from over the 4th of July weekend to kick off your whacked out news coming up in minutes.
I was supposed to be sent away, but they forgot to come and get me. I was a functioning alcoholic till nobody noticed my new aesthetic. All of this to say, I hope you're okay, but you're the reason. And no one
dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
All right, the biggest dummy we have from over the 4th of July weekend is the 41-year-old guy in South Carolina that, after drinking all day long in an Uncle Sam outfit, decided it was going to be a good idea to place a large firework on his head to, quote, show off. His wife was begging him not to, and he said, no, watch this. And so he lit it and blew his head off.
He did?
Yep, he did.
And there's video?
I think so. I saw the imagery of it. I did not search for the conclusion of that. I did not need to see that.
I don't want to see that at all.
Yeah. I don't know that it came clean off. I think he just created a head wound that he could not recover from. I don't even know if he realized it. Probably didn't feel much.
Oh, my.
And oddly enough, I have a feeling it's probably not the dumbest thing he's actually ever done. It's just the one dumb thing that finally did him in.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
He probably has a lifetime of really dumb things. And you're saying, well, eventually. That's unreal. Yeah, so just if you did not know, don't strap fireworks to your head and light them off. Do we need to say that before the 4th weekend?
I think you do need to say that now.
Yeah, I guess you do. Okay. Just so you know, do not strap fireworks to your head, large fireworks, and then light them on fire. In fact, you know what? If you have had one sip of alcohol, stay at least 100 yards away from any firework. Don't light it. Don't be around it. It's just, what a terrible combination. It's kind of like there's a rule, Virginia, if you go onto the shooting range, if you had you're done. If you've had a sip of alcohol, you're done. No, you're not touching a gun. It's over.
Guns and booze don't mix.
No, and it's the same thing with fireworks. It should be like, if you've had a sip of alcohol, nope, you're done. Sorry. No lighting a firework for you. You're done. You're a spectator at that point. It just should be a common rule that we all have.
Amen.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But these are just people that are enjoying a fireworks show. Did you see the video of what happened at BYU's football stadium?
No, what happened?
They had a little firework thing that was going off, and they're going up around the edges of the stadium. It's all good. Except when the fireworks goes up, it goes right down into the crowd. Apparently it hit somebody in the face.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a couple of random strays start going into the crowd. I'm like, well, that's not going to be good. Yeah, it drilled somebody in the face.
Oh, no.
No word on their condition, but I imagine it's painful.
You got to make sure all of the launchers are pointed upwards.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, I guess it's just the risk you always take. Even if you think it's a credible fireworks show, there's always that chance.
I love that video that's circulating from back in 2012 from when they accidentally ignited 7,000 different...
Was that the one in San Diego?
Yes.
Yes. It's over like 10 seconds, but it was amazing 10 seconds.
It was supposed to be spread out over 30 minutes. They all ignited at once.
Most exciting fireworks show ever. And honestly, now, who got time for 30 minutes? All right, that's good. Let's get home.
Big boom.
That's great. Somebody in Nebraska used a firework to destroy a porta potty. Again, that's not a great idea. That's going to be gross. Don't do that. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. Yeah, I can see whether some people, 27% of Americans, would like to see fireworks banned.
I guess people can't be trusted.
No, they really can't. Interesting story here. Michael Fleming, he walked into the Chase Bank in Sumter County, Florida with a withdrawal slip for 1 penny. Handed it to a bank teller, and she's like, a penny? I don't get it. And she's like, you can't withdraw a penny. He said, well, you want me to say the other word? He had her flip over it, and on the other side was a demand for cash.
Oh, he was robbing the place.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, but the guy who asked for a penny, believe it or not, Virginia, wasn't real bright, and he was easily apprehended. Neil McCarthy forced an American Airlines flight to make an emergency landing in Buffalo after he was caught exposing himself and urinating in the aisles of the airplane.
Dude.
He admitted to cops that he was flicking the bean, which I know is a euphemism for women who are making self-love, but is that also for guys?
No.
He's flicking the bean?
Flogging the dolphin, maybe.
Right, I think he just didn't even, he got his euphemisms for the genders mixed up.
Oh, sweetie, you don't even know what you are.
He has no idea. He blamed it on a medical urination problem. That's the reason why he went in the aisle. He told police he had been drinking heavily throughout his journey. He said he had several Jack and Cokes before boarding his initial flight in Portland.
That's what he needs to blame it on, Jack Daniels.
Right. Not a medical urination problem.
No.
He then has a layover in Chicago, and he apparently he guzzled down several more whiskeys and Cokes. And then he hopped a flight to New Hampshire, so he's going cross-country, pounding Jack and Cokes the entire way. At any point, do you think there was a flaw in his plan? Yeah, he urinated on the flight. A passenger wound up snapping a photo. Of course, that's going to go viral.
Oh, yeah.
They had to divert the plane to Buffalo, and then they arrested him at Gate 2. He was charged with indecent exposure, which he could be looking at 6 months in prison.
And he should be put on the don't fly list.
Yeah.
Never again. You cannot be trusted to fly amongst the rest of us if you're urinating in the aisle on the plane. You're done. That's it.
That's it. You're one and done. Gone. A 28-year-old guy in Missouri got arrested after trying to carjack a woman while a cop was driving by.
Bad timing.
Oh, terribly. Oh, man. There's a driver, too, in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, that called the cops after somebody threw cheese at their car. Yes, it was Wisconsin, and that's what they ran with on the news.
Police in Eau Claire say they responded to the most Wisconsin complaint ever. On Monday night, officers checked out a report of someone chasing a driver down and throwing cheese at their car. Police called the complaint not Gouda, and it's unbelievable that someone would do that. The department ended the post by writing, "Throwing cheese is not your best look, Eau Claire." No, that's not cheesy at all.
The news loves it when they get a chance to.
They love
salivating. Puns. News loves puns. Man. A self-driving Waymo car got pulled over in Phoenix after driving the wrong way down a street and leading cops on a short chase.
Well, if it's self-driving, no one can be arrested. It's just poor technology.
Now, Waymo is saying that it was inconsistent construction signage that caused the problem. It's not their car's fault at all. But yeah, that would be weird, pulling over an unmanned vehicle.
It's happened where unmanned vehicles have caused troubles, and it's very tricky. Like, now, who do you go after? The unmanned car company, and then there's no one you can arrest there on the scene. You have to do the research and figure out who's behind it, and then do you arrest somebody that programmed the car?
Right. Yeah, who do you go after exactly?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does this seem like a bad idea? Vending machines that sell ammunition are now a thing. Name the state, Virginia.
That would be Texas.
Ah, that's a good guess. No, it's not Texas, actually.
Show me Mississippi.
It's a good guess. It's Alabama.
Alabama.
Was that gonna be your third guess?
That would have been.
Okay, all right, third guess. Yeah, it's Alabama where it happened. So apparently they're taking them out of these stores now, but it's not because it's just the right thing to do. It's because apparently they were not a big seller. Because everybody in Alabama already has enough ammunition. They're all good. A federal judge has ruled that the F 'em both 2024 sign that Jolie Pereira installed on her front lawn to share her dismay at the choices we have for president this year is not obscene, and ordered the city of Lakeland, Tennessee to refund the money she paid in fines and to cover her $31,000 in attorney fees.
Wow.
That's a big win.
They got smacked down.
Yeah, they did. Judge smacked them down in a big way.
Well, originally there was a curse word on it, but then she covered up one of the letters, and so it's not a curse word technically at that point. It is freedom of speech at that point, and the court agreed with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Feels like they got it right. So good for her. She said it's not coming down until after the election is over. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, I'm just kind of curious. Will anybody admit that they've ever been hurt by fireworks? Maybe you're not responsible. Maybe you're just hanging out at a stadium out there out west at BYU, and a firework comes down and hits you in the face. Let us know about it. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Get your vehicle summer road trip ready by the experts at Schumacher Auto Group, offering services for most makes and models by certified technicians at 3 convenient locations. Express walk-in services available or schedule your service at schumacherauto.com. Currently, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, I-95, and the Turnpike throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. However, you are seeing some backups in Palm Beach County on I-95 south from 10th Avenue to Lantana Road. And you're also tapping the brakes on I-95 southbound from Hypoluxo to Woolbright Road. And expect slowdowns in Broward County on I-95 north as you're approaching Commercial Boulevard. From the 850 WFTL Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Summer's greatest hits are going on now, and Macy's One-Day Sale has summer's greatest savings. Shop limited-time specials like 40 to 60% off everything for this weekend's Backyard Bash. From the Cellar Barbecue, Henkel's, and Tupperware, 40 to 70% off fine jewelry from Effie, Levion, and more, and 30 to 55% off bras, pajamas, and more basics. Hurry in. Our One-Day Sale starts Tuesday at Macy's. Savings off already reduced prices, exclusions apply.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Summertime is here. School is out finally. And that means a lot of time out at your pool deck or on your back patio, barbecuing. Hey, it's Virginia. If you're thinking about a paver upgrade for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, get your texting fingers ready now. Deck and Drive is giving away another $15,000 paver giveaway. If you text the word upgrade to 909090 right now, you're automatically entered to win up to $15,000 in brand new pavers for your pool deck, your patio, or your driveway, courtesy of Deck and Drive. No purchase necessary. It's free and easy to enter. Just text upgrade to 909090. That's UPGRADE to 909090 for your chance to win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your pool deck, driveway, patio. It's all courtesy of my friends at Deck and Drive. Text now.
MSC Cruises 4th of July sale is here. Enjoy drinks and Wi-Fi included, plus up to $500 onboard credit. On an MSC cruise, beauty is everywhere. It's in the thrill of a water slide, top-notch entertainment, and that toast on your very first night on board. Discover the beauty of Ocean Key, MSC's private island marine reserve, and more destinations. MSC Cruises, for a greater beauty. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
I follow Life Imaging FLA on social media, and I saw another video they posted up of somebody that had come into Life Imaging FLA and thanked them for saving their life. They've done this many times because a lot of people are walking around with ticking time bombs. They have no idea that their heart is about to go. They call that the widowmaker. In fact, in 30 to 40% of heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. People go into Life Imaging FLA, and they'll send them right to the hospital and say, you got to get this attended to right now. I don't know how much time you have. There have been people that would have probably gone down that day. You know, 1 out of 3 people in America are going to die from heart disease, but early detection saves lives. We're talking about 10 minutes. You don't undress. It's a free heart scan. It's a $699 value. Why would you not do this? Book it right now. Just hit pound 250 on your cell phone and say the keyword free heart scan, and ask them too about their cancer screening and the virtual colonography. If you don't like all the prodding and poking with all the testing that you need to be doing, Life Imaging FLA is what you need. It's pound 250 keyword free heart scan.
High five. Up top. Heck yeah.
Dave's company just got the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business.
Yeah, 5 years.
It's 5 years of gig speed internet.
High five for gig speed.
5 years of advanced security.
Security win.
And 5 years of a great rate that won't change.
Our rate ain't changing.
All from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
There it is.
He hasn't given this many high fives since Deborah brought in her famous banana bread.
Woohoo!
Now he's got savings.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Dave's feeling it, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. Switch today and ask how to get the first ever 5-year price lock guarantee from Comcast Business. Powering 5 years of savings, powering possibilities. Comcast Business.
And it's hurting, but I am not stopping.
Ends 8/21/24. Guaranteed rate applies to monthly service charge for new customers on qualifying internet bundle, excluding taxes and fees. Other restrictions apply.
I'm such a fan of everything anti-aging, and that's why I am a big fan of the Begin Anew Med Spa. They have so many cool anti-aging things, so many fun treatments, so many fun things that you can incorporate into your life to feel better, live better, get that youthful energy back, get rid of the brain fog, all courtesy of beginanewmed.com. If you're looking to lose the weight, they've got the semaglutide program too. Drop my name and new patients get $75 off the cost of your semaglutide program for weight loss right there at Begin Anew. Ask about the VIP club as well, because you can bundle together all kinds of great services that you would get anyway and get free services and up to 20% off everything when you become a VIP member. All the details are waiting for you now at beginanewmed.com. Restore your health, renew your beauty, and feel better. beginanewmed.com.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference.
Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
What do you think people get hurt more from, Virginia? A year worth of fireworks or a lifetime of gender reveals?
I don't know. They've both proven to be pretty dangerous.
It's honestly relatively close. There has, since 2017, been 8 deaths from gender reveals, which is the exact same amount of people that died from fireworks last year in America. So it's actually tied.
They're both able to secretly and sneak up on you, kill you. You think you're there for a gender reveal, but it could be the last day of life.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just people trying to go too big, and they don't know their limitations. And a lot of times alcohol's involved too.
Alcohol plus gunpowder and inexperience. It's a bad combo.
Yeah, our dumbest story from the Whacked Out News was a guy in South Carolina that had been drinking all day in an Uncle Sam outfit who decided to strap a large firework to his head and lie to his wife. Pled with him, but the big dum-dum did it anyway. He's not with us today, sadly. So that's just, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I wonder where her level of sadness, grief, is she like, well, is she surprised? I imagine she's not shocked.
I mean, she probably saw it coming. If you're with a guy that drinks a lot and loves to push the edge and he's a daredevil, she was probably like, one of these days, Bob.
Yeah, no, I grew up with people like that. I said, it wasn't their week this week, but next week could happen. I think he was probably like that. And amazingly, he made it 41 years.
It's the kind of person that says, hold my beer.
Yeah, you're right. Hold my beer. And he showed her. So I'm just kind of curious, you ever been hurt by fireworks? Have you, Virginia?
I haven't personally, but I was standing next to a guy who made the bad decision of holding the Roman candle that's supposed to be in the ground and shoots them up in the air.
Yep.
He was holding it, and the backsplash of all the fire burned his shirt right off his body.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he was stop, drop, and roll. Thank goodness. He put the fire out before it got really bad, but he'll never do that again.
I saw a drunk guy that he had a Roman candle, and, they have the wick, and then, it comes out at the end, the balls of fire.
Yeah.
Out the end where you light the wick. But, a lot of times, other times with a bottle rocket, you light the bottom of it, right, and it shoots straight up. Well, apparently this drunk guy, I think he thought that he had something like that, so he lights the wick, and then he holds out the Roman candle, he points it at his chest.
Oh.
And what you see is one fireball after another just rounding off his chest. Amazingly, unless you have flammable clothing on, it doesn't take you out. We used to, as dumb teenagers, would shoot Roman candles at each other in dark fields back in the day. Rednecks and fireworks, man, they love them. And there's a lot of firework injuries where I'm from. A lot of people with missing fingers and eye patches and stuff like that. Somebody said, I was actually at a city fireworks show as a kid, and a spark from the firework landed in my eye. I had to wear an eye patch for a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have a lawsuit?
That's a good question, because I wonder with stuff like that. Like, for instance, the person that took a firework in the face at the gathering at in BYU Stadium over the weekend. I mean, imagine if you're just in a crowd to watch a fireworks show and one comes down and smacks you in the face. You've probably got a case on that, right?
You should, because there has to be some level of professional application. Like the people setting off the fireworks should know how to keep the people watching safe.
Somebody texted in, they said, I was at Disney and I got ash in my eye from one of their fireworks. I got to tell you, Virginia, you want to talk about acting? If I got ash in my oh my gosh. Oh, I would put on such a show. I was maimed. I was blinded by the Disney fireworks show. Can you imagine that lawsuit? Stephanie said, I saw a really nice story. Actually, last night I watched a video of a kid who had a college scholarship to play football. He blew his fingers off holding a firework.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it does happen. Well, in fact, football players, we had Jason Pierre-Paul, a local football star, play with the Giants. He was an NFL player in the 4th of July. Blew a couple fingers off. And then he played in the NFL with like a glove, missing 2 fingers. Crazy, right? So it does happen. So there are people out there that have done it. So hopefully none of our KVJ Nationers hurt themselves over the weekend on those dangle fireworks. And I don't think the guy that strapped the one to his head was a KVJ Nationer. Though he could have been, Virginia.
I hope not.
Yeah, hope not as well. Well, Jaybird is down and out today. He was not able to make it in. I understand he's made it to the MD now.
Yeah, Denny's just checked in with him, and he is there at MD now, right now, getting seen to figure out what exactly is going on. But I guess he was having stomach problems and all kinds of issues.
All kinds of issues. Okay, so Bird is not with us today. Suits is gone for good. So it's a bit of a struggle here on a Monday. Are you feeling the same way? We got FML's for you coming up next.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see us written in the stars. We can go wherever, so let's do it now or never, baby. Nothing's ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's get lost on Mars. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my arms off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my arms off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you
Oh, man. Yeah, you would think after a 4-day weekend that everybody come back here would be all fresh and ready to go. I look and sound like death. And I was laying and resting for 3 of the 4 days, which is what's crazy. Yeah, I got day 1 of the 4th of July holiday, and then by Friday I was in bed all day long trying to get myself ready for today. And this is good.
This is good?
This is good.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't think I would have been doing a show the last 3 days, so it actually felt pretty well. So today was the first day I'd be like, okay, maybe I can do something. So I'm trying to fight off. I get bronchitis every single year. If you've not listened to the show for years, July, August. It came a little early, and honestly, I'm kind of thankful it did pick, we had no sick days. I decided to wait for my breaks. Like, is this a good time? I'm like, all right, I guess it is.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Yes. Trying to keep that thing off. I think I'm okay. I mean, I'm in day 4, Virginia. So I don't want to get too cocky.
Don't get too cocky.
That's what it does.
Respect the Bronx.
I do. Trust me. I know. It's done this before. I'm like, I gotten on day 6. I'm like, I'm good. Nick, boom.
Boom. You're out.
So what I was thinking, I'm like, going, okay, well, I'm coming in. All I have to do is I'll just tee it up for Virginia and Jaybird. I'll let them do all the talking. And I said, I'll be fine. Spare my voice because I don't know how long I can go. And then I got a text from Jaybird today at like 5:15, and he's like, yeah, I can't make it in. So I was like, oh, boy. So that kind of turned everything around.
He's there now at MD Now, and he said as soon as he leaves, he will give us an update and let us know what exactly he's got.
Yes. So, yeah, hopefully he's okay. It's not anything serious. I think he had a fever and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Waiting on the report from Jaybird. So here we are today. Suits is gone for good. And so Denny's is in there trying to run KVJ-TV. I thought we were going to have a 4-camera view, but we don't have that. So there's just one thing after another, Virginia. It's just all these crazy little things. I thought, you know what? If ever I could have an easy Monday, it would be today, and now.
Nope.
Just wasn't in the cards.
Not for you.
Not for me. So I'm definitely having an F my life kind of Monday. So I like reading other people that are struggling in their life as well. There's a website you can go to, just fml.com. And some of the favorite posts that I saw this week that have uplifted my spirits. One person said, today I found out my husband decided to leave a $130,000 job for a $47,000 job.
He didn't tell you before he made the decision?
Give me your thoughts on that. Look, I could see this. I'm like, oh, yeah, just for peace of mind and my mental health and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, there was no communication. What do you do?
After or before I strangle him?
Okay, you would be upset.
Yes.
Okay, if he wanted to leave $130,000 for a $47,000 job for his peace of mind, what are you saying about that? Are you like, no, your peace of mind's more important than all that money?
No, you have to have a plan in place to where you're going to make up that loss, that huge difference before you leave the $130,000 job. You don't just leave it and go, oh, well.
So if he cannot maintain his salary or the money coming in at $130,000, it's not happening.
Well, not that big of a differential.
It's pretty big.
You got to make that up somehow, somewhere. You got to have a plan.
That's a pretty big bomb to drop on somebody. Another person said, today I found out there's a support page on Facebook for people who have been, quote, hurt by me.
Oh, my gosh. What have you done?
What are you doing to people in life?
That's amazing.
Yeah. This person said, I just found out how weird my next door neighbors are in my new apartment. The wife asked me to not shower when her husband is at home because he can hear me. And just knowing that I'm naked on the other side of the wall turns him on, which is a nuisance for her. He's unemployed, and he's always at home. What a creep.
What the hell is going on?
Those are your new neighbors. So when do I shower?
When do you move?
That's unbelievable.
That's creepy.
This person said, today an attractive woman was flirting with me from across a coffee shop. When I walked over and introduced myself, she served me with my divorce papers.
Oh, damn. You got set up.
Oh, hey, baby. What's going on?
They knew your weakness, and they used it against you.
And this person said, today on a third and hopefully eventful date, I tried to be smooth, and I pulled out my date's chair for her at a restaurant. Well, I misjudged the distance, and I ended up pulling it out too far. She then goes down faster, and I thought hits the corner of the chair, bounces right off and onto the floor.
Oh, no.
The rest of the day, it's me apologizing profusely and her icing her sprained wrist. Ghosted after that, FML.
Dang, that went bad quick.
It does. It'll happen. Well, there you go. Coming up here in a couple minutes, I'm kind of excited about this because normally it's Jaybird that is pressing upon Virginia to make some food for him. Well, I saw something on social media. People are driving hours and coming from different countries just to partake in this food. It apparently is revolutionary, and it's something that people who are on keto diets would love. If you love keto or you're not a big bread person, it's probably a good day for Jaybird to be out because he would hate this segment.
Yeah, he would not enjoy this. This is all about keto, Kevin.
It is. Something for the non-bread people. You might want to know about this hack next.
Thanks for being a part of the KVJ Nation. More next on 97.9 WRMF.
Summertime is go time at Universal Orlando Resort. So now's the time to get a refreshing ice-cold Coca-Cola and get yourself ready to experience the biggest blockbusters of all time, like never before at Universal's new parade and a cool new nighttime spectacular. Florida residents enjoy a Coke and get 2 days free when you purchase a two-park, 2-day ticket, only at UniversalOrlando.com. Not available at the front gate. Used by 12/18/24. Restrictions apply.
Welcome to Staples, young man. Tomorrow's my big day. Big day? First grade. Aw, well, Staples has crayons, markers, glue. I need a laptop. Oh, yeah, sure. With Staples Hot Deals, you can save up to $300 on select PCs for school. Wait. The finances are Mom's department. Right. I'm looking for performance, like a Core i7 processor. Boy, first grade has really changed. Tell me about it.
Save big on tech for school with super low Staples Hot Deals. Right now, get up to $300 off select PCs at Staples. Ends 8/24.
We're going abroad for the first time in years. To Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
Hi, it's Randy for Sono Bello. So summer's here, and I get these social posts from experts, how to get into summer shape in like 6 weeks. You know what tip number 1 was? Hire a personal trainer and hit the gym every day for 6 weeks. No. Sorry, don't have time for that. I mean, I don't disagree that 6 days a week with a personal trainer, boot camp cardio, or fasting 8 hours won't help. I'm just saying, why do that to yourself when you can be in summer shape in a day at Sono Bello? 1 visit, beach body ready. Sono Bello is the national leader in a remarkable fat-removing procedure. It's called micro-laser fat removal. So you can say goodbye to fat in inches, hello, shorts and swimsuits. Yeah, you heard right. It is 1 visit. The muffin tops, tummy, thighs, the arm fat is gone and permanently. Sono Bello's summer savings event is here. You gotta hurry. Schedule your free consultation and lose your mind at how affordable this is. You can look great now, pay later. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sono, BELLO.com/radio. Again, sonobello.com/radio.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-205-5350. So if you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-205-5350 to speak with a live person now.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
I'm Will Sepulveda, trial attorney with Leto, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Frauenrath. Our firm has been representing South Florida residents since 1985, and we have recovered billions for our clients. So whether you're in Broward County, St. Lucie County, in the heart of West Palm, or out west in Loxahatchee and Acreage like myself, we have attorneys all over South Florida that are ready and willing to fight for you. Don't just take my word for it. Check out our reviews online and see for yourself. So if you've been injured, contact us at Leto Ryder for a free consultation or visit foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Ooh, are you hungry? Let's go to Dunkin'. Delicious stuff all over the place, like their hash browns or one of their delicious breakfast sandwiches, their wake-up wrap, or some stuffed bagel minis. Now, Denny Perks membership's going to get you deals galore like I'm always talking about. I highly recommend it. They have a great app, Duncan, so if you don't have it, download it. You're going to thank yourself. Also, too, something you want to try today, the snacking bacon. Ooh, it is delicious. So make sure you go to a Dunkin' today. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Compassion International.
Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and more for a child in poverty. And there are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
Now, back to Kevin, Virginia, and Jason on 97.9 WRMF.
I saw this report about TikTok started this trend of these pickle sandwiches. And people started driving from other states. People are coming from other countries just to get their hands on these pickle sandwiches. Now, what it is a replacement for a bun. So you just carve out a pickle, and instead of the bread, you use that instead. And I guess this is revolutionary.
Yeah, you put a little aioli in there, you put your meat, you put your cheeses, and then you slap the top of the pickle onto the outside. So it kind of does mirror what a bun would look like.
Okay.
On both sides of it, with all your meat and your little bit of sauce and your cheese all in the middle.
Okay, so Virginia, I actually task you with making something. It's normally Jaybird that does all this, but all his creations are carby. You were doing grilled cheese for him on Friday. And so this is the pickle sandwich. Now tell me what you did with this, because the one thing I noticed from this restaurant as well, you know, it's simple enough just to go on ahead and you carve out the center of the pickle, but they had a sauce and everything else was going with it. So, you know, it may not be the exact same thing. What did you find out from your other discoveries?
Well, my other discoveries were that, you know, you have to make a good aioli. So there is a really nice aioli on here. And
Okay.
I think that really will make it. It pairs really
It's the sauce.
great.
Okay, I just tried the sauce. That's great.
The sauce is good.
The sauce alone is great. Okay, so that passes it.
But take a giant bite of the whole thing together, including both sides of the pickle, the meat, the cheese, and the sauce.
Get it all together.
Get it all together.
Could this change the game in sandwiches? A pickle sandwich.
Oh, it's very wet.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, if there's any, you know, do you have a problem with a wet sandwich?
I don't.
Okay.
I like a wet sandwich. I love au jus. I love all that.
Yeah, and even with that's bread. Now, the one thing is pickle does well with wetness.
Oh, this is good.
You like it?
I do like it.
Well, I've seen places they've always done lettuce. You know, if you're a keto person, they'll give you a burger and it's wrapped in lettuce.
Green style.
But what if this was kind of the new way? Do you think pickles could replace the lettuce?
That is delicious.
For a lot of sandwiches.
I love it. Get a big bite of it. It's very juicy. It's good, right?
It tastes great. The taste is great. But you're right. One, it's messy. It's already wet. And what happens is as soon as you bite, because you bite from a side, all the meat wants to squirt out the other side of the pickle.
You got to really hold a good firm grip on your meat.
Big challenge.
It's good, though. And if you're going, you know, keto observant, you don't want the bread, the pickle is a great alternative. I do not hate that. If I cut that into smaller little bite-sized pieces, too.
That's what I think you need to do.
Hold it together with a toothpick.
Yep.
Maybe a little toothpick and a cherry tomato or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep it all together. A compact bite-sized piece. That is delicious.
You're right. If you did that, it's perfect. But don't try to eat the whole thing because it's the meat's sliding all over the place.
It's too much. But
that's the flaw of this, but that's fantastic.
Sliced up, I could get down with that on a regular basis. That is good.
What would be the best thing to fill it with?
I love a ham and cheese, so that's what I made.
Mm-hmm.
Made you a nice aioli, American cheese, honey ham, and of course the pickles are Boar's Head kosher dill pickles, the whole fatties.
How would you feel about tuna salad in that?
That could work. I totally think that could work.
I think so too. I think that'd be my go-to.
Yeah.
Was that?
I learned something new from TikTok. Thank you, TikTok.
It actually, for once, didn't have a completely horrible idea.
That was good.
Yeah, I'm just curious if that is that really a new thing, because that's what they're claiming. I mean, it was new to me.
I've never seen that before.
But is that really the new thing, using a pickle for the bun instead of bread?
It was delicious.
And if you are, yeah, what are you putting in with it? What is the best thing to make it with? You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text anytime right here at the KVJ Show.
People dream high in the quiet of the night. You know that I caught it. Bad boy, shiny toy with a price. You know that I bought it. Killing me slow out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it is it's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. Hang your head low in the glow of the vending machine. I'm not dying. We say that we'll just screw it up in these trying times. We're not trying. So cut the headlights. Summer's a knife. I'm always waiting for you just to cut to the bone. Devils roll the dice. Angels roll their eyes. And if I bleed, you'll be the last to know. Oh, it's blue. The shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it is it's cruel summer. It's cool. That's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer with you. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you alive. Snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my faith. Then I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil. It's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got it is it's cruel summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cruel summer. I'm drunk in the back of the car, and I cried like a baby coming home from the bar. Said I'm fine, but it wasn't true. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you alive. Snuck in through the garden gate every night that summer just to steal my faith. Then I scream for whatever it's worth. I love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard?
Give it a letter grade, Virginia. The pickle bun. What do you think for an idea?
For an idea, I give it a B+.
I was going to say it feels like it's a solid B. I didn't know if it was going to be all hype and no substance, but it could be something that could be a great party little thing to do, where instead of using a bun, and so many people now are trying to stay away from carbs and your breads and that kind of stuff, that doing this at parties. Now, there are a couple suggestions to make it better, because the one problem that we have with using the pickle as the bun, you put meats or anything else inside of it. And if it's a lunch meat, it's going to slide. It's going to be going from side to side, and it gets really annoying, and it's messy, and it's wet. Now, one idea for that was KJ said you could do a wax paper or a foil wrapper on the outside to help keep it contained. Get that. But Ashley said, what if you just fill half the pickle and not the top, so it doesn't slip and slide?
Yeah, I just like it fat.
I hear
think
ya.
you got to have a really good balance with your pickle, because the pickle is fat.
Right.
We
and keep
hollowed-
in mind you've hollowed it out, so you're not having that much pickle. So you're right. So you want at least enough pickle punch.
I just like a good meat to pickle ratio. You got to work
Yeah.
on that and make sure you get it right. And that aioli sauce really is key.
Somebody want to know, could you post your recipe to the sauce and how you made it? In fact, would you do maybe a quick little video? We should do our own if people are trying this.
Absolutely.
And try a couple different things. Might be good. And a lot of people are saying, yes, if you've got like a mayo-based something, like a tuna salad, chicken salad, something like that, it'd probably work great with the pickle bun.
And that's what it is. It's a mayo-based aioli.
Mm-hmm. There you go. A couple of sauces. that you got to try out. Let me see. Food-wise, this is kind of crazy. Everybody is all into this. We were talking about some of the very affordable menus last week. McDonald's is in on it. Burger King's in on it. Wendy's is in on it. And now have you heard that Sonic is jumping into the game?
Sonic is just the latest chain to get in on the fast food wars, announcing their new Fun 99 menu that will cost just $1.99, promising that the pricing is, quote, here to stay, rather than a temporary reaction to consumer complaints. And they're not the only ones cutting prices. Taco Bell is offering 10 items under $3, and Jack in the Box is selling munchies under $4. Deals on full meals to be had, too. Burger King and Wendy's are selling combos for $5 or less. The lower prices, a result of consumers pushing back.
Okay. It's kind of cool.
That is.
I mean, how often does that ever happen? Consumers complain and businesses listen.
We need a break, and I'm so glad they're giving it.
Yeah, and they're saying it is going to be permanent. $1.99 menu at Sonic.
I think they're also, like, digging at the ones that are only temporary. Like, yeah, we're doing this permanently.
Well, yeah, and I think that's kind of a good move. That's exactly what they're saying.
It's a good position to take.
Yeah, because people were saying, well, they were falling off. That was the whole, we had that, a couple of weeks ago, just the numbers for the fast food restaurants versus the fast casual, that they were getting trounced. Your Chipotles were taking out the big dogs like McDonald's and your Burger King and Wendy's. So now they're responding, which is pretty awesome. Actually, people are listening. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, did you see that a massive viral sensation hit South Florida over the weekend? If you're not plugged in, I'll let you know who it was and where they were coming up next.
More KVJ next on 87.9 WRMF.
Snyderman, can you move things in your mind?
Nope.
Could you read our minds?
I got nothing. Were you thinking of nothing?
No. So, what makes you a superhero?
I can tell if you should repair or replace your air conditioning system.
Snyderman can help tell you whether it's time to repair or replace your system if you answer 8 quick questions on our website. Visit SnyderAC.com and get your answer in a flash.
Flash? I think you mean Snyderman.
CAC 1821616.
I'm such a fan of the Kia brand of cars. I went to Greenway Kia. I drove all the different models to really educate myself about the Kia brand. And wow, impressive. They have really tricked out these Kias, the technology, the luxury, and they are overstocked right now at Greenway Kia. They're currently remodeling and doing construction and upgrading their showroom. So they want to move the cars out of the way at Greenway Kia. You're going to save big bucks right now on the Tellurides, the Sportages, the Sorrentos, the K5s, the Fortes, the hybrids, and the EV6 and the EV9. And if you're making $350 a week, they want to approve you at Greenway Kia. Get there and go test drive one of these Kias like I did. You will be impressed. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs and go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com, because if you're making $350 a week, they want to approve you. We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, over 3 million people called Morgan & Morgan in their time of need. And with over 1 million of those calls coming from previous clients, friends, and family.
My name is Rita Fowler. I was in the car actually relaxing. I was talking to my sister, and all of a sudden, boom, the car hit us. I wound up actually having a stroke. And that's when I decided to call Morgan & Morgan. The whole operation, everything they did from day one, it was self-explanatory. It was text messages, it was emails. It was a no-brainer. When you think that hiring a lawyer is hard, you haven't called Morgan & Morgan.
Thank you for trusting us. We've become the largest injury firm in the world because we've won a lot. The word is out. Size matters. Reputation matters. We're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. With over 900 dedicated attorneys and climbing, we're ready wherever you are, whatever you need. The choice is easy. We're just a phone call away. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Kevin and I did something that we're telling everybody they need to do. Go to Life Imaging FLA and do the free heart scan with just a few minimum requirements. It can give you peace of mind and alleviate any concerns about, I wonder if I have any kind of blockages. I wonder how my heart is doing. You will get a clear and definite description of exactly what's going on the inside, so you know how your heart health is doing.
So easy, 10 minutes, you don't undress, there's no dyes, nothing unpleasant. And then you get all the information you need right there. And it's not only the heart scan, too. They do cancer screening and virtual colonography as well.
It's peace of mind through prevention. Most people have nothing wrong. 80% of people have a 0 blockage score like Kevin and I had. But if there is something wrong, don't you want to know about it ahead of time?
That's right. All you have to do, again, is just from your cell phone, hit pound 250 and the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250, keyword free heart scan.
KFC's new original recipe tenders are here. Tenders double breaded in 11 herbs and spices? That's brand new. And a new KFC tender paired with a new KFC comeback sauce? That's brand new too. And getting 3 tenders, comeback sauce, and a biscuit for just $5? Well, that's brand newer than new. Surrender to KFC's new hot, juicy original recipe tenders. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good. At select participating locations, tax, tips, and fees extra.
I know you've seen the cool golf carts in the neighborhoods, and those with the big tires and the vibrant colors and the sound systems and the light systems, icons. Those are icons. Icons drive icons, and if you're looking to get a golf cart, you need to look at Icon. Right now, iconev.com. They have lowered the pricing on 16 of their most popular models, and listen to this for a finance offer. No money down, 0% interest for up to 24 months with approved credit. I mean, that is a great financing deal, but it's only for a limited time. Get to iconev.com. They come with a 3-year manufacturer warranty for added peace of mind. And hey, you want to win a free icon? We've got a tricked out custom KVJ icon that we're going to be giving away. Get all the details at kvjshow.com. Seriously, these icon golf carts are award winning. Best street legal golf brand by Golf Court Resource. They know what they're talking about at Golf Cart Resource, and they love the icons. See all the product at iconev.com.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Kevin with those beady eyes, Virginia the Witch, and Jason, Jaybird, Lana. Wait, what are we calling him this week? Oh yeah, and Bigfoot is real. More KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, guess which viral sensation was in South Florida over the big 4th of July weekend, Virginia?
Big viral sensation. Was it, Haktua Girl?
Haktua Girl. Yeah.
She is definitely cashing in.
Yeah, well, honestly, you got to get it while it's hot. I mean, who knows how long this ride is going to continue. This is a girl that was asked a question on Lower Broadway in Nashville, and they asked a move in the bedroom that you should do, and she said, you got to Haktua, spit on that thing, and it just turned into a song and a viral sensation, and so they're trying to cash in on it. Yeah, they had their Miss Dare competition over the weekend, and they brought her in to be one of the judges of that. And so she was there on Saturday. And let me tell you, the comments on the post on their Instagram is pretty entertaining. Somebody said, "This is so stupid. What time should I be there?" Somebody says she's going to Haktua on the guitar. Is she going to DJ or just spit on that thing? Yeah, a lot of people had a lot of questions. A lot of people thought it was really tacky and terrible that they brought her out. And then they also noticed that they spelled her name wrong on the post, Haliey instead of Hailey. So Haley Welch, if you didn't know, is her real name. She's a 22-year-old girl from a real small town in Tennessee. It is south of Nashville. And I guess we're going to find out if there's anything more than just one viral sentence to her name. She's now got a representative, and apparently producers for a reality show are talking to her. And they believe that she is relatable and humorous. I don't know. How far is it going to go? They even did an interview with her to set some of the things right and wrong.
Here are 3 things that have not been so great here lately. Number 1, I have to convince my pawpaw not to shoot the paparazzi outside of our house every day because they've been camped out here for like 2 weeks. Number 2, stop asking me for the link in bio for my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans and there will never be an OnlyFans. I just make funny jokes. That's all I do. And number 3, I'm tired of the imposters and all the fake accounts. I don't have any kind of social media just yet besides Snapchat, but when I have the rest of it, you guys will be the first to know when I launch it.
Okay, there you go. And she said that she would not ever be leaving her mama back in Tennessee to go to New York or L.A. So if they do something, they're going to do it right there.
She's a country girl.
She is a country girl through and through.
Good
And
for her.
I think people like a good personality. We were talking about that Marilyn Monroe story, and sometimes they're just people and they need just a moment to splash. I don't think he's going to come with this, and I think Hawk Tuah Girl's probably going to go away in about a week, but, you know.
They're talking about a possible documentary on her life.
I don't
her
think there's going to be a
life
lot
story.
to tell. I doubt there's a lot to. She's 22 years old. What is there to tell? I don't think that's going to take off. I don't think that's the move. If anything, then, yeah, maybe in just small little snippets she can do entertaining things, if she's truly entertaining. I guess we'll find out. All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes on the KVJ show, Bird is out sick today here on this Monday. I am in sick. I'm trying to... Can't believe her finally hear about the last segment. I hope, Virginia.
No bronchitis. No bronchitis.
Thank God, yeah.
Kevin, fight it. Keep
Just hope
fighting.
the voice doesn't give out. We'll try to get an update from Jay-Bird on how he's doing. He's at MD now. And then producer Denny's has been doing his job, and Suits is going to also do Jay-Bird's job as well when he gives you a thought for the day coming up here in minutes on the KVJ show.
We couldn't turn around till we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now, but no, I ain't too proud. I couldn't be there, even when I tried. You don't believe it. We do this every time. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Go. I got a feeling that it's time to let go. I said so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, special, but it was just the sex door, and I still hear the echoes. I got a feeling that it's time to let it go, let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. Tell me, what are you gonna do? It's only me. Let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away.
We got a new season of The Bachelorette is coming on tonight. You got a girl from Miami, Jen Tran, who is going to be the Bachelorette. First time an Asian American has been the Bachelorette.
Good for her.
Yeah. A couple guys from South Florida as well going to be on there, so you can go and root them on.
There's always a couple people from South Florida. We just grow them hot down here.
Yeah, I think that's it. You know, but to be fair, the girl who's the Bachelorette, she's originally from New Jersey, and so I think that, you know, people come down here because of, you know, the party and the craziness. And
Gotcha.
So we get credit for it, even though I don't know if I'd even call her a South Floridian. I mean, she's, to me, she's a Jersey girl.
Yeah, if she grew up in Jersey.
Yeah, I think that's only fair to give it to them. Seems to be right. So you got that is going to be going on. So we'll get a little bit of a recap on that for you. Lots of other things to check out. And we also got a little after the show going to be coming up here in just a couple minutes as well. Hoping to find out about Jaybird. Maybe we'll have a little update on his health. He was getting checked out. He's got a fever and just some, I don't know what's going on. So he's trying to, hopefully we'll have a diagnosis on him soon. Find out how he's going. But Denny's is in there running Suits' job. We're still trying to figure out how to do the 4-camera view.
It's like juggling flaming cats.
Yeah, it really is. So he's doing his job. He's doing Suits' job, who is now, and by the way, update on Suits. He made it to Philadelphia.
Yay.
Things going well. He's starting his new job today.
He's going to be in like a classroom, but they're paying him to learn on the job. So that's exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's doing that. So everything so far so good. He made it safely. So on top of doing those other 2 jobs, he now has a 3rd job. We're going to have him do Jaybird's thought for the day. Here's well, it gives a little bit of perspective before we get to the after the show.
How you doing in there, Denny's?
Doing well.
Are you keeping your head above water, or have you drowned?
I think I'm keeping it up. We'll see. As more team members gather, we'll get a little bit better.
As more get sick.
Yeah. Well, so this is going out to everybody that's sick right now.
Okay.
It is only health, not silver and gold, that creates wealth.
Dang, isn't that true?
So wise.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Demand Dave. 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
This is David Comress. If you've been injured in an automobile accident or as a result of a slip and fall,